now is when I reveal all the state secrets in my possession.
That being done.
That being done.
I can tell you about all
Snipers,
the...
you're good. You can put your gun down. I don't actually know anything important.
I can tell you about all the new products Apple's coming out with.
Ooh.
Is it true that they're...
I don't want to talk about it, Mark.
Well, I was going to say, I read an article that they're in 2021, I guess, the iPhones, they're going to make a model that has no jacks in it.
What?
Yeah, it was on CNET, I think.
Why would they do that?
Because
Just
back a while ago, they had... the iPhone that charged by laying on the chargers.
Yeah.
And they had an Apple charger, but they took it off the market, and Mophie is now making the only one that lays on there. So I'm assuming they're eventually going to make another one, a better one. They took it off the market. I don't know why, but there was some issue with it or something.
They're in talks with Amazon right now.
I figured something was going on.
So I couldn't remember
So, go ahead.
where we left it last time, because my last time was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bonnie, you listened to the most recent one, and I'm
Don't
sure Joel
put me
did
on the
also.
spot. I did.
I listened to it.
Count on Joel.
I listened to it today.
You did.
So why don't you guys tell us where we left off?
Like specifically like the very like where we are
We're
right
in
now.
the Darim Villa.
Yeah,
Okay.
He's tied up in a closet, I think.
In the
He had
larder,
just
I believe.
admitted to
He's in the meat room.
accepting like money and power to do their bidding, right? Do
So
this
he
creature-
was mind controlled, and
He's
he really
mind
didn't care.
controlled. Okay.
And his parents are sending money and stuff to him from the other city.
but it started, I guess,
Yeah.
because he struck some kind of bargain
Yeah,
and then got mind controlled partway through,
Mm-hmm.
right?
yeah,
But he still doesn't care,
Because he's an idiot,
as long as he gets the money and power.
right?
yeah. He
Because
doesn't
he's
seem
also
too
a jerk.
concerned.
Which we broke the connection, so the thing in the aboleth in the basement knows that we're coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some other important factors that you might want to consider. You, part of the guard that was at the villa was back in town.
They were in a
Part of
meeting.
it was here at the house. 2 guards at the front of the entrance you had managed to convince to leave.
Yep.
So they
Yeah,
had
we
left,
intimidated them or
but
something.
that was not a permanent solution.
No.
And several of the guards were allowed to escape, one of which McNeely stabbed Dimitri on the way out.
Should have let me kill him.
Yeah. I was trying to let him leave.
So the guards are not here now, but you have not eliminated all of the guards.
Right.
Yeah,
The longer we wait, the better the odds are they're going to show back up. But
Seems likely. So, kind of y'all's call.
Excuse me.
How you want to proceed at this point?
Okay, so first let's talk about items as far as what we have, what we need.
Yeah, and yeah, because at this particular juncture, time will be important. I'm going to kind of be managing time slightly differently than we have before. But for purposes of the item recap, since this is actually retconning some things, we can go ahead and talk about that. I'm not going to say
Okay.
that that's happening right this second.
Right. So from the flashback, I got 3 stones. 2 of them are linked, so we can talk back and forth. Whoever has the stones, and the third one is linked to somebody that we don't know who.
And who won't answer when we tried last time?
Well, that was years and years ago, so maybe.
so we've had it for a while.
Yeah.
True.
Bonnie has.
Has anybody ever tried to talk to us through it in the years we've had it? Yeah, weird. Okay.
Complete
It might be like in the
silence.
bottom of a well or something.
Bonnie's.
Well, no,
For
just so
now.
it's clear, the stones specifically say that if the other stone is not possessed by someone, you know that when
Yeah.
you attempt to
Oh.
So someone has it, we just don't know who. But we can try to
They're
use
like,
it.
who the hell is this?
We can only use it once a day, so we can try to use it later today if we need.
Come on.
Bonnie's got some
Okay.
magic armor that we got out of the house that increases her movement speed in water.
And if my hit points go to 0, I rise 60 feet towards the surface. While I'm
She
wearing
also
it.
has a whole bunch of jumping potions.
Ooh, and it's
5 of
coral
them, I think.
blue.
7.
7 of them.
Yeah.
7? Did
Yeah,
I write
should
6?
have.
No, 7.
She was trying to steal something else, but we got
Yeah,
jumping.
Hey,
I
that's
didn't know
fine.
what it
Which
looked
basically you
like. It was
drink
a
it and
guess.
the spell jump. It's like you cast the
Yeah.
spell jump.
Yeah, so you
It'll come in handy at some point. And then I have a drift globe.
Yep, the light globe
Yeah.
that we got from the missing horn. Dimitri has.
Ring of Spell Storing.
There you go.
I have nice mundane leather gloves. I have a heal potion. I have 5 vials of holy water that the priest who kept genuflecting to me gave me. And then
The brass bowl.
I have the brass bowl with magic sigils used for evil bloodletting rituals that is very difficult to destroy. So I just have it.
You have 2 rings, don't you? Because you should have a loot. What was your loot that we got?
You guys got some, I believe, pendants.
I got a pendant of the bear.
In the 4th session.
Didn't I get a pendant of the bear? That's what I have.
There were 2 of them, and
I got a pendant of the grove.
Yeah, I have
which
pendant of
adds
the bear.
Yeah.
Survival in nature.
Athletics and intimidate.
So,
That's why my intimidate's higher than my persuasion now.
and those are the 3 things that I stole out of this house.
Gotcha.
Even though I'm not the thief.
To be fair, she did steal the potions.
You might want a multi-class, man.
No, I looked in it today. I didn't like
You
it.
really seem to be enjoying it.
I am. All I have. Oh, and Bonnie has a healing potion, and
Yeah.
Dimitri has a healing potion.
Speaking of who's hurt,
I'm down 5.
I'm maxed.
Yeah, I'm down 9.
okay.
I have 5 gallons of lantern oil, 2 boxes of tinder, some handcuffs,
Yeah, I've got manacles too.
and I think that's it.
Surprising number of manacles.
A rope?
Small group.
And that didn't work.
Manacles and rope. Yeah. Well, because you still have to put them on. Like
No,
it's
you
great to have
had
manacles,
them
but you
on
still
her, but
gotta-
she got out of them. Okay, so that's a recap of everybody's gear. You 2 are hurt. Are you full health?
I'm full health.
Okay, so you 2 guys are hurt. We can't, since we're on a short crunch, we can't take any rest or anything.
Yeah.
No, but I have a chunk of
Did
heal
you decide
spells.
what's
I think.
stored in your ring?
I think I'm gonna go with yeah. So I'm gonna write that down because I know that would have already been there. So I think I'm gonna go with so it has
The flaming sphere.
it has the flaming sphere, which is 2
It
levels.
came with.
Flaming sphere, 2 levels, and then I'm gonna have I think because it's 6, right? I think we rolled
levels
6.
worth of spells.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have 2 lesser restorations and 2 cure wounds.
Lesser restorations are a 2nd level spell. I don't know if that makes a difference.
Oh, that does. Then I would
Sorry.
just have 2. Okay, so here's a question: if he puts 2nd level spells, but I can't cast 2nd level spells yet myself, I can use the Ring of Spell Storing to cast them because they all are based off his stats.
I think so.
I will say yes.
Okay, then I'll have 2 lesser
I actually
restorations.
don't know if it's defined, so I'm going to say yes.
because that would be 6 levels. That'd be 1
Just
second
write
level.
down that I said yes to that in case I
Okay.
forget later.
Okay.
It's recorded.
Yeah, that's true. It is recorded.
Yes,
All right, so
because you're always gonna have. Because I'm multi-classed, you're always going to
Yeah.
get spells before I do, so you're always going to be able to put some stuff in there that I
You
can't
could
cast on my
the
own.
flaming sphere, so that's
Right.
also a 2nd level spell.
what does
Oh,
that
that's
flaming
true.
spear do?
It basically it exists. It stays for a number of rounds. I move it as a move action, and every time it moves
Bonus
into an
action.
enemy, it's a bonus action. Neat. And every time it gets into an enemy square, they have to, I think, make a save or take some fire
Whenever
damage.
they end their turn next to it, or they enter.
So what's cool about it is once I cast it, I can move the sphere and do some damage to somebody, and then still do something else. And so it's just ongoing.
What is this
damage.
called?
Flaming Sphere. It's a cool spell. I'll probably pick it up when I get 2nd level spells, but right now I use it once and then it's gone until I get to whatever level I think it's.
It's just stored in the ring. The ring came with a certain number of spells inside of it,
Right.
and it had flaming sphere.
I think I need to hit level 6 before I get 2nd level spells because I'm multi-classed. So. it'll be
Did
a
you
while.
see what I put on the
Plus,
form
not that
about
useful against the water
using the
creature,
spear?
But
The
The
pincer.
flaming
Yeah.
sphere?
yeah,
Am I gonna
'cause,
be able to grapple it?
Most things that are like
grapple it,
aquatic,
yeah.
you
And
know, like
pull
when
it?
you're in the water.
That's why I'm wondering
Well, it depends
how
on how
big
he
it is.
communicates it, but a lot of
Definitely
DMs have
try.
had in the past
You know
say
it's
like if you cast
significantly
fire spells
larger.
in
Is it
water,
bigger-
it does a
does
lot
it
less
weigh more than
damage
500
on the
pounds?
surface. Now, if it
Makes
comes
sense.
out,
Yes. Yeah, that
it
would
might,
work.
I mean, it
Because
might
that's
work
the
really
max
well
I can
on
do.
it.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
underwater,
But
that
in
makes
the
sense.
water, it won't be
Right?
helpful.
It's not just
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just, I'm trying to think of a way to keep
As
it.
a
And
very
hopefully-
high level wizard, I once used it as a
I'll
light
say this,
source
it's
of
not
all things,
impossible.
but it worked.
But it
it
is-
lit like
it's large.
I used it to
Okay.
roll around and like set fire
So
to
it would be quite difficult.
a whole bunch
But
of
not
stage
impossible.
oils.
But
and
if it's
actually
prone, I
burn
do it at
ourselves.
advantage, right?
Of all things.
Of all things, but it was
Okay.
There was
Only
a very
attacks are at
specific
advantage?
reason, and it was a whole thing.
Attack within 5 feet.
That's not
at
normally how you
advantage
use
if
it.
the
That's
target
cool.
is prone.
Yeah.
Right, so I could run in,
You can't
make
get
it.
prone underwater. I'm just.
Yeah, I once beat somebody
Should
much
be
higher
able
level than
to.
me with grease and a battering ram spell because I
Okay.
just knocked them off a parapet.
I don't know what I'm going to do then.
Oh, really?
But I guess I need
Yeah.
to decide which weapon to use before I go
pretty
down
That's
there.
creative.
Because I was like out of all my high level spells.
How about some grease? on
I'll
the
go ahead.
floor?
And they just.
All right, guys. Instead of my warhammer this time, I'm going to use my pincer spear. So I go ahead
Cool.
and put my warhammer in my pocket.
So this armor how does that change my? Does it
doesn't.
change my armor class or
It
anything?
should know. It's the same type of armor you had before.
Okay.
So your actual AC won't change.
I'm gonna put this
You
on.
just get the feature.
Okay.
Right.
I'll go to the next room because I'm modest and I put it on.
When you put it on, it was a little big for you, but then it.
I will.
Cool.
I was gonna say I'll go stand in the doorway and turn her my back so no one can see her.
He's really peeking on you, so be
It's
careful.
coral blue, I
Watch
should
out.
say.
Next thing you're going to know, he's going to try to wash you.
That is his thing.
It's his thing. It's a thing you do.
Another thing I do.
All right. You all pretty much look the same to me, so I just. so,
Not for long. So we're all in the hallway, I
Maybe
guess.
ritual must be weird to somebody whose genitalia folds up into their body anyway. So,
Ew.
Yummy.
and he's a reptile. I mean,
Okay. So on the way downstairs, can I stop in the... They have a kitchen to
Gift shop?
see if there's any
Yeah.
more lantern oil.
Oh, are you for real? So you already have like 5 gallons of
how
it?
much is the?
The
How
more
much
the
is
merrier.
The T-shirt that says
Do you need
"Harmed
all of these up,
Arms
or what?
Banner.
It doesn't matter at this point, truthfully, because you've all been
Okay.
here before. But
Just
I
knock it
visited
down.
Harmed Arms.
That's
All I
the
got was
kitchen
this
right here.
T-shirt.
Okay. Do they have any... I want to search for some lantern
they don't
oil.
have lantern oil in the kitchen. They have cooking oil in the
What's
kitchen.
the name of this town?
But it's not as flammable.
No,
This
not
town
the same way.
Okay.
is,
It's not Isengard.
no, it's not.
No, Isengard is the...
Isgarth
Isgarth
is the large
Molaire.
city.
is the largest...
Molaire. Okay, so we're gonna get fridge magnets that say Molaire on them
Okay, so
with the little fish symbol.
who has the best vision for traps?
Oh.
Because I'm worried that some may have been set up.
Well, you and
Hesitant hand arises.
Yeah.
you and I have dark vision, but like my method of finding traps is dying, so I would prefer not to do it.
Would that be under survival?
No, perception or investigation. Are the
Oh,
way-
perception. This Joker right
Perception lets
What's
you
your
find
perception?
things that look out of the ordinary.
higher than yours.
here.
Mine's
But higher than
3.
everybody's.
11.
Plus 11?
Yes.
Okay, you're going first.
Plus 11.
Perception allows you to see things
Yeah,
that look out of the
I
ordinary.
added a feat.
He's got
Oh,
a
wow.
And I'm
racial-
trained in it.
Yeah, yeah.
and
He's
I'm-
like, yeah,
Nice.
he's
Investigation is what you use to actually find out details about it. Perception will be like, that stone looks out of place.
I see.
Investigation will be, that looks like a pressure plate.
Yeah. And my investigation's not too shabby either.
But I don't know if any have been set up, but I just want to make sure.
No.
And then there's Dimitri who finds it when the poison arrow hits his skin. Hey guys,
whatever
it's a
works.
trap.
All right, so you're leading the way, me behind him.
Yep.
Then Dimitri, and then Bree.
Okay.
I'm somewhat stealthy.
Wait, where are we
This door is
going?
not locked, but when you get to there, that door is locked.
We're exploring the rest of the manor first.
I'll pick
No.
it.
No, we're just going downstairs.
Oh,
Okay.
do you
Roll
want
me,
in case it's changed?
Check. So you are proficient with thieves' tools,
Yeah.
so it'll be your D20 plus your proficiency, which is 2,
19, 20, 21. Keep going.
plus your dexterity modifier.
Okay.
So yes, you
I pick
successfully
it.
pivot. It doesn't even take that long. It's
Out of
just-
my way, boys. This is
it-
my thing.
Didn't we kick it down last time?
I think I
Thing
picked it
she
again.
does. Yeah.
Okay. So now
The door's
people,
open.
we go down.
All our stuff's off the table. I've meant to text you, see if you wanted me to bring the projector.
And let me
But-
just ask: Are you? I do want to work to figure out how to make it do.
Okay.
We had some thoughts about it, but we'll talk about it after. Do you want to? Are you guys going to stop on this middle floor? Or are you going to keep going down the stairs?
Which is this the floor before the basement?
Yes.
I'm
We're
gonna
gonna
s-
stop before we get to the basement. I'm gonna stop everybody if we don't.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise,
For what purpose?
I want to cast some spells.
What does that look like?
That looks like.
Everybody else is so they're kind of in front. She just picked the lock. She's going in front to look.
Okay,
What does it
so
look like?
Dimitri reached forward and puts his hand on I guess, I don't know, Bree and Ketzel's shoulders and just kind of, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Wait.
Okay.
Wait!
You don't have to
whispering
scream.
Okay.
I'll turn around on the stairs, make sure everyone's waiting, and then turn back
Okay,
around.
so here's the deal. I can make one of us unable to be mind controlled, but only the one. So I'm thinking, here's my analysis, okay? Just so nobody's mad at me later, okay? I get mind controlled, I don't heal nobody, that's bad. Bree gets mind controlled, she kills us all, also bad. Ketzel gets mind controlled, swims away, takes over the world, whatever, super powerful guy, turns into a bear, eat us all, also bad. Tegan, mind controlled, we've seen how that happened, also very bad. I'm thinking bad all the way around, so I protect Tegan because I already been through it once. Poor guy, should be somebody else's turn. That's what I'm thinking.
I think you should do somebody that can help the party more. I know I'm a meat shield, but
Help the party more, dude. See, if you're not there, I'm going to die. Seriously. I mean, Bree gets mind controlled, I'm also going to die. But
if Bree gets mind controlled, I'm gonna die.
well, that's true.
Side note, it does not just protect you from mind control.
No, it does other things. Yes.
Which-
What else does it do?
Which could be useful.
Okay, go
and
ahead.
To keep in mind.
While we're
true.
kind of talking, I want to go and like quietly knock on this door right here and see if there's anybody here. Wasn't there people in there before?
There were some people on this floor before. There were people who had been living here,
Yeah.
who were like trainees, employees, interns.
I'm gonna
type
knock
people.
quietly.
You don't hear anything. And Quetzal, you don't. It doesn't sound to you. Your
Right.
passive perception's off the charts.
Yeah, it's
and
And
you don't-
nothing?
You don't hear.
Same for the next door.
Yeah.
What's your passive perception?
21.
Okay. I just want to make sure there's no people here.
Magic
just in
feet.
case.
So you can't be
I've got
charmed,
13.
frightened, or possessed. There's the mind control thing, but also creatures of certain types, which includes aberrations, have disadvantage on attack rolls against them.
So you would want me, since I'm gonna be up against them the whole time.
Right, you can't be charmed, possessed, controlled, but it also has disadvantage every time it tries to hit you, or any aberration. So any of the gray things, any of the, the funky guy himself, Clawman, Spectacular. Didn't we know his name, or we didn't know his name?
Which one?
We knew some funky name.
Oh yeah.
Jiskai Mundo.
Yeah,
Jekadiah.
I'm just gonna call him Jakar for short.
Jakara
It
Nishi.
is
Jafar?
Tichi Noma Rishi Shari.
Jouka Dasino.
Jogo Kaga Dasha.
Joe's Casino.
Jouka Dasino.
Joga Kada Sinino.
Wait, who is that?
Okay, Jakaga Nusino is
Can I tie a rope to my spear
Joker, like,
and grapple
yeah.
and then pull him?
Joker. So Joker.
You can try. There's not a lot for
is
the
an
rope to
aberration.
catch on to though, right? Like if you put the rope on the spear and you throw it and you pull the rope, it's gonna slide down the
No.
handle unless there's something.
I didn't know if it had like a circle on the end of it. Like,
I'm always open to creative solutions if you can come up with a way to do it.
We're gonna go back in time. We're gonna drill a hole. We're gonna thread it through and tie it around
we
like a
did back
fishing
in time
line.
last time. We go back in time every time.
All right. Well, just it's a thought.
Okay, so
you're casting the
Protection on you. So aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, undead, all kinds of funky stuff has disadvantage on you. Can't charm, frighten, possess you, all that jazz. So you're good.
Yay! How long does it last?
10 minutes. Except now there's a limit to other things I can do. Because I have to concentrate on this, there's some other spells I can't cast. So I can mainly blast and heal because I think a lot of the some of the other stuff, not a lot, but some of the other stuff also is concentration, and I can't do that.
What's in it?
Dark
This,
chocolate
for
pecan.
example, is not.
Just
The
make sure it's
guiding
not
bolt is
coconut.
not. That is not good.
Are you allergic to coconut?
No, but I tell everybody I am because I hate it.
Oh, and it's just easier than people going, "What? You hate coconut?" Right? Which I love coconut, but I'm not going to give you crap because
Speaking
I
of
know what that's
coconut,
like.
What spells are you casting? Is that the only one?
Yeah,
Maybe
because I think
someone
all the
likes
rest of them
coconuts.
are
All
right.
to be used
Do I
later.
have any healing spells that need to be casted on these two since they're really weakened?
Oh, are you?
yeah, I
really
don't have
hurt?
any spells. I could take my healing potion.
No. Save
I
that.
have,
'Cause that you
yeah, I
can
have
do in
9
battle.
hit points down. I didn't realize that when we were emailing.
You have 9. You're down 9 hit points. Okay.
I don't have any of my healing either because I needed a short rest to get them back.
Okay.
Okay, 1 second.
Oh, you got it. Yeah, if you don't mind, because
9 points. Long death.
Yes.
Perfect.
Actually, I do have.
Long death.
You have healing hand, don't you?
I do. But I'm saving that because that's an in-battle thing.
I thought I did too.
Bring somebody up if they're.
And if somebody goes down, I can bring them right back up to working. So that I save for dire moments in combat. I have some other heal spells, but I want to save them because they use the same spots as some of my cool attack stuff. So I'd rather Quetzal heal out of combat first because while I
many-
have lots of healing, it comes from the same place as my damage, except for my.
How much
regular
health are you
blast.
missing?
5.
How much are you
I'm-
missing?
I'm full now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my healing hand. You heal 2.
Oh, thank you.
Do you have a healing hand?
Yeah, racial.
Oh, okay.
Touch creature and heals 2 points. Regen ability for after a long rest.
Cool. That's useful.
You have to slap them upside the head for it to work.
Yeah.
2 points.
2 points. Hey, every bit helps.
Okay.
You only need 1 hit point to be standing
Alright.
up and damaging.
Back
so.
down.
Back down.
Okay.
Tegan should be in front, just in case we
Well,
immediately run into
I'm going to
aberration.
slide this.
underneath.
I prefer they try to use the mind control on him first and
I had this feeling that he's not even going to be down here.
I think you might
I got
be
this
right.
side.
Okay, there we go. All right,
Worst case scenario, I only wasted 1 spell.
you guys are
Right.
coming down.
Like that.
Tegan, you want to go first since you're protected now?
This was a large wooden door.
It was shut, and it had a little grate at the top, so you could see through it. Right?
Yes, there is a small grate where you can see through.
Okay. I don't think I should go first to the door, just because I think there may be traps. So
You should be the first through the door, but let somebody else
see if
look
there's
for
any
traps.
traps.
I'll walk to here, then I'll say, "Halt." I sense my blood all over this room.
Oops.
From when you attacked me last time, you bastard.
I was just.
That was
trying
my attempt at humor.
I was trying to make you turn back into a lizard.
I'll go to the door, check for traps.
Okay. Do you want to do a perception or investigation?
Perception. 26.
Okay. You don't see any traps. You do hear. You don't see anything, but you do hear. Kind of sounds like labored breathing, like. Coming from further into the cavern, and you notice when you look here, this part here, before it opens up, is has like a ceiling that's been built,
Right.
so it's about 10 feet high. But after that, there's like no ceiling, like
Cavern.
so you can't see anything
Yeah.
in this cavernous area, and in here you don't see anything. But you do hear the labored breathing.
Do you know how far the house goes out? Like, is it covering this area?
So it's like kind of. So this, from seeing the house from outside, you know that like, so it goes out here and then it kind of comes up and there's a cavernous area and the house is like up here, and then there's kind of like a cliffside that leads to the water over here. So there's an entrance over here that leads out. There's like an archway.
This is all water, right?
Yeah, everything past this is water.
Okay.
That's where the cage was that you saw before. And this is kind of like a little rocky outcropping. But this is cavern. So the house is up here, but right about here, right, the house is over this direction above it. But there's not house like here. It's kind of a cavern.
Oh, so the house is kind of like that, and then you kind of walk in here.
Well, there's
and the rest of the
there's
is
no
up here.
house here.
It's
No,
way
right. Like, I
there.
mean, the house is
Yeah.
here, and then there's this kind of stairway down to in here, and then this is like cliff face, and it just
Right.
kind of. Yeah, I got you.
cool.
Okay.
Labored breathing beyond the door.
Well.
Let's put them out of their misery.
Okay. I'll go first.
Let's go.
Is the door locked?
Yes.
Says
Oh.
Dimitri bravely says from the back.
Bree, you want to unlock it?
Sure. Oh, 20.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. I'll go in quietly.
Are you trying to stealth?
No, just go.
I'll just go in.
Listen, if you go in or you try to stealth, it's the same. It's the same thing. So,
And let me.
Well, it's the same if I fail.
Your passive perception is 13.
like I said,
correct?
it's the
Yes.
same.
Here comes the nets.
Okay. All right.
I'm one step behind him if I can be.
I mean, you
You
always
don't
have
see
a.
anything. The water looks fairly still. You do notice that the cage is open. The roof of the cage is open. You don't.
They don't see where the breathing was coming from.
Well, you don't even hear the breathing.
No.
Hold on. It's a perception.
So I told them, but they
about
don't hear
Yeah.
it.
He knows.
Yeah,
he
yeah,
knows
yeah,
it's
but he
there.
can't hear it.
He doesn't.
But I can do a perception check,
You can
right?
try, yeah.
Okay.
Our ears aren't as good.
ears.
19?
That's how good.
Yeah, you hear the breathing, and it sounds like it's coming from that direction, up and into the cavern.
Okay. So what do you guys want to do?
I want to. I guess I'm gonna. I will stealth in,
Yeah.
and Or not.
Ooh, one other thing you notice.
Ooh.
Yeah, I guess not.
This area here, when you were here the first time, it was almost like a dock. Like this is
Bless you.
stone right here.
Okay.
And it's stone drop off, and then there's the water, right? And there's like a little lip there.
Right.
The water is like even with the stone now.
So the water level's higher.
The water level is higher now, and like even some of the water kind of like goes over.
Is there still 1, 2, 3 barrels here? Are there more? Are they gone?
There's wreckage of what you destroyed is
Yeah.
still there, but those other barrels are still there. Yeah.
Okay.
They haven't been moved.
Gotcha. So are we all in? I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying I wanted to come in
Yeah.
You're gonna stealth in?
and look around.
Yeah, I tried
mean,
to stealth in. I did
not
not.
really
I
gonna-
did a stage stealth.
I'll go to the
I got a
bathroom, but-
6.
Okay. The breathing just gets louder as you get closer.
Can I look for the wherever the breathing's coming from?
Sure. Where are you?
I'm in. I'm coming.
We're at.
Yeah, I want to.
It's important to know where you are to know what's
But
possible.
A little bit behind.
I want to
Kenton.
look at the ceiling and see if I see
You don't
it.
see it.
Are you in the
but
room?
You can roll
Yeah.
perception.
Okay. 23.
Yeah, you hear it, and you can see like
But I can't see
Ketzel
it.
is walking closer, and you can tell it's getting louder as you get closer to the cavernous area.
Can
I
I
don't
look
see
up at
anything.
You
the?
don't see it. No.
Can I look up at the ceiling of the cavern and see if I see somebody exorcist
Where are you
lady-like
standing?
up? I'm standing right behind him.
You can't see. So
Oh.
there's a ceiling here, and then it goes up.
Oh.
So like you
There's
can kind of
something
see that way,
Oh.
but you don't see
Before we go any further, which way does this door open? Inside or
it
outside?
inside.
So I want to. How heavy are these barrels?
You don't pick one up.
Okay, so I want to walk over to one of the barrels and
Okay.
kind of test to see how heavy it is.
I mean, it's fairly heavy. Like
And can I
50,
lift?
60 pounds.
Can I lift it?
Yeah, you can lift it.
Okay, I want to lift it and then put it in front of the door so it makes it more difficult to open.
So you're shutting the door back and then putting it in front of the door.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Here.
That way, if guards come, they've kind of got to get through.
Is it dark? That's why we can't really see. Like it's really dark in there.
Or is it the angle?
That'll work.
It is dark, but also, well, I mean, you don't really know. You know you don't see anything from.
But I
where-
mean, is it dark in there? Like
Yes, it is dark. There's
Okay.
no lights.
Okay, so
He and I have dark vision, and we still can't see it. So it's the elevation.
well, we haven't.
I mean, we're blocked
Okay,
from seeing
so
it.
at this point, I want to sneak up just a little bit, just where I can barely see like the edge, and I want to look up, see if I can see anything.
Okay, make me your perception check.
12.
You can see. You don't see anything moving, but along the ceiling, the edge of the cavern, above the ceiling area, you do see kind of like slight movements. Like there's something there, but it's actually kind of hard to make out what it is.
Okay, I can do.
And it's there's a few of them.
ooh.
I can do a cast light up there if y'all want.
I mean, I can use my drift globe, but I can't like.
I mean, I'd rather just use my light for now.
Yeah, wait till later because that drift globe is pretty cool.
She can use it to just cast a light as much as she wants.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Daylight.
Daylight is what I can only use once.
And it
okay.
hovers and follows her around.
Yeah.
No, that's pretty useful.
But I can't like send it out and up or anything like that.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what
not
I was
like you
looking
have
at.
full control over it. It just
Yeah.
kind of follows you.
Yeah.
I'll cast it on a coin and throw it up.
Okay.
Go for it.
Where are you standing when you do that?
Same spot. I haven't moved,
Okay,
so
you're like trying to.
yeah, I'm trying to search. So I cast.
Just I don't know if this visualization helps, but the idea is like you guys.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa.
It's got a long cord. It's fine.
Yeah, but it's
It's you're at the limit.
It's fine. So you're like peeking up,
yes.
and there's like a surface of there, so you guys can't see anything here, but you're peeking up that way.
Yep.
Okay.
And so I'll cast light on a copper coin,
Okay.
and I'll throw it up.
You throw the coin up, and as the coin passes further and further up, and then as it goes down, you can see it almost reflecting off of the movement that you had seen that was kind of expanding and then compressing. And it looks vaguely similar to the creatures you had seen in the cage.
Okay.
I think that's the... Well, you'd seen them some in your vision, too. The ones that were carrying stones.
The clear ones that looked
That
humanoid.
right, that were carrying stones
Right.
to build the tower in the lake.
Okay.
It looks like those. and they're not really moving other than to expand and compress. And you can see now that the labored breathing is coming from them, and they're just kind of clinging to the walls. And you see quite a few of them. I guess there's 3. You could probably see about 4.
Oh, shoot.
Okay. So at this point where I'm at, I can see the cage as well, right?
Mhm.
Can I see if there's anything in the cage?
You don't see any movement inside the cage. The cage is open. You don't see anything over there.
Okay. I can see out here too in the water? Do I
The water
see?
looks still.
Looks still.
Okay, so 2 options. We can try to just, leave these guys alone because it looks like they're sleeping.
Until they're not.
You couldn't even say it with a straight
I
face, could
couldn't.
you?
I think when we get too close to the water, though, the guy's going to appear and try to mind control somebody. Because that's what happened last time.
Well, I think you should go near the edge. We'll stay back.
Okay.
Either he'll try to mind control
So-
you, or they'll drop down.
Right.
Either way, we're going to blast
Okay.
or hurt them.
That's fine. So, Ketzel, can you guard them? Do you need to turn into anything? Or
How do their breathing's labored, but they can breathe fine, like where they're at.
Sounds labored.
We can't just wait them out.
No, I
Let them
bet you they're
suffocate.
transitioning from person to thing. And
So they can still
breathe.
sort of breathe.
Yeah, now, but eventually they'll need to be in the water. They're probably, my guess is they broke their lock somehow, they got out, and they don't know what to do now.
I think they're turning into the white creatures.
I do too. I think they're not quite there yet and don't know what to do, and I'm sure they'll attack us if they get scared, but
If we get attacked by 4, then we're...
yeah, no, it's bad. I agree with you.
Okay.
This is bad no matter what, man.
So-
If you have a different plan, I'm open to it. I don't know what to do here. This could be bad anyway.
Any ideas, Ketzel?
Unless you want me to just blast one of them, but then they'll all come
Attack.
out.
Sneak forward.
Okay, so I'll move forward a little bit, not quite to the edge, but I'm in front of the lip now. Did you want to go ahead and, Dimitri, cast something, fireball on them or something, and see if you can kill a couple of them?
That's
Well-
true. You could move it up there. Because they're not in the water.
They may not be our enemies.
When
It
you
doesn't-
walk up here,
Yeah.
you're keeping your eyes. Where are you keeping your eyes?
On the water?
Okay. When you so you're keeping your eyes on the water. You don't see any movement on the water, but you hear.
Oh, crap. Good, he's here. Tell the group, he's here.
Oh, good.
Where?
I don't know.
Ask him to
He
come
was
up
talking
and
to
say
me in the
hello.
mind. Can you show yourself? Do I have to say that out loud or in my mind? I think it really loudly because
Okay.
I don't
All
know.
right. You all see Tegan thinking really loudly.
Steam starts to come out of his ears.
You don't hear a response.
He's in pain. Help him.
Okay. So do you want to try the firebolt or?
No, because it's going to
Okay.
roll around on the ground. It won't do anything up in the air. I could blast one of them if you want.
I think I want to try to talk to this monster.
Okay.
So I'm going to scream out his name. I don't remember what his name is.
Oh, above the coffee pot.
Casino Jack.
I will assume that you say Juaka Desino.
Yeah, Casino Jack. Let's talk. Why are you doing this? Let's work something out.
Right now.
Okay.
See if he answers.
We have milk, if you want
Oh,
some.
awesome. Thank you. Did you make some coffee?
Yeah, there's some in there.
I'll get some in a minute. I had this.
Come see me and we'll discuss things. Is that what he said?
Don't you come see me.
I can't breathe underwater. You're going to have to come to me.
He's only hearing this, right? Yeah.
So y'all see me talking to myself.
Oh, God.
How can you help me?
Here we go again.
Okay, so I'm going to explain it to the party.
If I dumped it in there.
What?
No, I don't.
I don't know what that tastes like.
Sweet tea and coffee? No.
We do have Kahlua.
We do have
Can't you
Kahlua
put
over
that in
there.
coffee?
It's a coffee liqueur. It's a little sweet.
Help yourself.
I use it for White Russians, but it could be used.
Ooh.
Those are good.
Why you got to be racist?
I make black.
Are all
Russian
right.
now and then, too.
I like Black Russians also.
Yeah.
So I'm going to
chocolate liqueur.
I'm going to explain to the whole party what's going on. I'm talking to the Aberth in my mind. He wants to talk and discuss things, and he's asking me to get into the water and go talk to him.
Don't
I think
get
that's a
into
bad
the
idea.
water.
I come right up to you and I start smelling you.
I think it's a good idea.
He's not mind controlled.
And when you step up closer to him, you hear, "Welcome, please join me."
So Ketzel's hearing it now?
Uh-huh. Can I hear what he's telling him to? Okay.
Can I see anything in the water?
Nope. Water
Can I
still.
see anything on the ceiling still?
If you were to peek around, you could
Yeah,
kind of
well, that's
see-
why I got to the
You
edge.
could kind of see some movement since he told you it's there and you know what you're looking for. But it's still quite dark. It's hard to see
Oh, I've got dark vision.
without.
It's
I know,
just the
I know, but
angle.
dark vision doesn't give you colors or definition. It's kind of like black and white.
Is it green and black?
So it gives you are able to see more than like if she looked up,
Right.
without light she wouldn't really be able to see anything. But you can look up and you can see the movement of the compression and decompression, but
Right.
it's still actually quite hard to see them. I mean, you know that they have slightly translucent skin, right? So
Oh, I see.
similar to this picture here,
So it's harder to get
But
definition.
the
even with
claws
dark
too?
vision.
a little bit.
Oh God. He did this for a reason. Look, we're going to be fighting this guy and this guy at this place.
Oh, that's the house.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Okay, so he wants us to join him and talk to him in the water.
I don't
I think that's a bad idea.
Tell him to come to the surface and we'll all talk to him.
Why don't you step up and talk to him?
Because then I'll turn around and blast you in the face and feel really guilty later.
You miss every time.
I mean, that's true, but it's still a bad move. Still a
Except for when
jerk
you say
move.
harpoon.
I'm going to walk down here to the cage.
Okay.
Don't get too close to the water.
Watch your step.
Why?
I'd hate for you to slip and fall.
I am as much in that home as you are, if not more so.
Join me here.
I'm superior to you. Why would I join you? I possess. Look at me. I'm standing on land, breathing this air. I can exist in your realm as well. You are only master of one. Until you can prove that you can come up here and face me in this realm, I am master of the earth and the sea.
Like that.
Okay, roll for initiative.
I like that. Oh,
Of course, this is also yelling to hear a word of that because it's all mental.
No, I thought you were saying it out loud.
No, I'm thinking.
Oh, dang it. Because Bree was like, oh, dang.
so Bree and I are just like, I mean, I guess I guess we're just waiting.
I'm like this.
I don't know what happened. The guy just started attacking us.
They're all like staring at the water intently, and I'm like, I feel like that moment, right? Like in one of the priests, right? He's like, okay, so who do you talk first? Do I talk first? Who talks? What do we? You're like, I don't know what.
20
we
to
do.
25.
Yes, 23. No, sorry, 21.
I had 22.
What, you guys, initiative, come
I
on.
rolled a 19 on the die. My initiative was
No,
not
sorry,
that high.
21.
I just
21.
21.
rolled a
Oh,
19.
so you're the same as him.
Yes.
I think technically it's dexterity modifier higher, which I think Bree has.
I'm sure she
4.
mine's 14.
Oh, 19.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
So 15 to 20.
16?
What's your dexterity modifier? No
Uh,
reason.
I don't know what the hell I'm going to do
negative
first.
8.
plus 1?
Oh, plus 1.
Okay.
Good man. What's that?
I don't know what I'm going to do. Because I don't really know what's going on.
I'm probably going to delay or hold or whatever it is.
So
11.
That means the Aberith is got a 16. I don't know that, though. I'm just talking outside of character.
Right.
who could
Yeah.
say? I could
Something
say,
does.
but I'm not.
Right.
Let's go. You'll find out soon, I guess.
I'm sure.
All right. So first is Bree.
What's happening? All I've seen is them walking around.
I mean, like, is the water going crazy?
the
or-
water's
Nothing's changed. I'm just going to ready my bow.
Okay.
Can you get
and-
closer to me so I can protect you?
Okay, I'll move here. I'll shoot it whenever I see this thing.
Okay. So are you readying an attack action?
Yes.
Okay. And what is the trigger?
Whenever I see it. When I
Whenever you
see its
see
ugly
what?
face. The
Whenever you
whites of his eyes.
see what?
If those exist. What?
The-
Whatever's talking to us,
Okay.
yeah.
The aboleth.
The aboleth.
Okay. Next, Dimitri.
I am readying an attack action for when I see Joe Casino guy, or if I see translucent funky people try to make down with the
Are
dancey
you
dance.
readying an attack action or your Eldritch Blast?
I thought that was the same thing.
Eldritch Blast is a spell that requires an attack roll, but it's not actually an attack. Your action is casting the spell.
Okay, then I'm readying casting a spell for my Eldritch Blast.
Okay. And the trigger is if you see the aboleth or...
The funky people moving towards us.
Okay. And next is Tegan.
Oh God. I mean, there's readying an attack, a grapple,
Okay.
in case I see an enemy
Okay.
near me.
You want to grapple them.
Yes, if they're near me.
Okay. All right. All right. So next, okay. So at this point, you see you'll get some responses here. You'll see the figures that are on the ceiling drop down.
Blasty blast.
Yep, you'll get your turn.
Okay.
1, 2, 3,
Do they have
4, 5,
I'm
6,
afraid-
2 more?
7.
They're
There's 8.
servants. They're also mind controlled.
9.
It's 8.
Holy crap.
Are those all translucent, or is one of those?
Yeah, they're all the translucent looking.
Oh, thank goodness! I thought it was the shadow thing. This is still
None of
bad.
these-
We're probably
yeah,
still gonna
none
die,
of these,
but
they're all these.
at least they're not the.
Okay.
We don't know what these are.
Now
We're
we'll
gonna follow.
trigger. You had a trigger and you had a trigger. Yours was first.
She
Well, Bonnie had
You had a trigger for the aboleth.
Oh,
Yeah.
I had a trigger. All right, then I'm going to shoot that one.
Okay.
This one right here.
Yep.
Hunter's mark.
Exactly.
Wow.
That is a 21.
That'll hit.
Okay. For 13 damage.
Okay. You fire your Eldritch Blast at it, and
Okay.
it creates a hole in its chest, and it just falls over.
Okay.
Okay. And Tegan.
Okay, so I'm gonna grapple, I guess, that one.
Okay.
And that's strength.
Yes. Athletics.
All right, no, it's athletics. Okay. 15.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. You grapple it.
Yeah. And so I don't know what to do, but it's grappled with my spear, I'm guessing, or
Well,
just
you have to. In order to grapple it with the spear, you have to attack it. You have to
Okay.
hit it with the spear to grapple it.
and then D14.
So you've just grabbed it, is what you've done.
Okay. Can I do anything with it, like shove it to
Nope,
the ground?
that was your reaction.
Okay, so I'm holding on to this guy.
You just get that reaction saved.
Cool.
So then these two are going to make grapples at Kessel.
Sorry.
No, go ahead. So now I'm in the position where I have 2 or 3 things I want to do. Man, I'm sorry, Joe.
No, you're fine. My butt was getting wet.
The first one is an 8.
Sorry.
Bonnie,
We
can I
use
get a cup?
acrobatics, and
For water.
I was gonna get some lemonade.
Oh, yeah, above
the
the
second one is
coffee
also
pot.
magic,
Yeah. There's some
And he got
glasses.
a
Do you have anything
24.
non-breakable?
Yeah, the next
11.
cabinet
So you're
over
grappled by
is
both of them?
plastic.
And they use the rest of their move speed.
There
to
should be
jump into
some,
the
and
water.
maybe in the
Oh, yeah.
dishwasher if there's not any there.
Pank.
They pulled him into the water?
Yeah.
Well, of all the people to be pulled in the water.
not a problem.
So this one is going to grapple Bree. So that's a 9. You have to roll athletics or acrobatics to contest it.
Acrobatics. Ooh, 15.
Okay. Yeah. So it tries to grapple you, but it's unable to.
Since I'm grappled with somebody else, can they grapple me and
Oh,
have
yeah.
to pull both of us?
So if you move, whatever you have grappled moves.
But if somebody grapples and moves him, then the thing he's grappling comes with him.
Yeah.
Interesting. So it's sort of a whoever grapples
Okay.
last can just
Roll.
make a conga
I got
line.
a 24.
Strength?
Athletics is your or you could use acrobatics. It's your choice.
11.
Okay, that was the first one. The second one's trying to grapple you. Gets an 11.
17.
So the second one doesn't. Third one gets
I know what to do.
7.
17.
Okay, so one of them has you grappled, this one, and he's going to pull.
So as he leaves, doesn't he get an attack of opportunity?
Yeah, he lifted
would.
it in square.
Except for you already used your reaction for your trigger.
And you're probably not armed, but
No, I have a feat that
He's
lets me do it
Warcaster.
with a spell.
oh, nice.
Half, so that'd be moved here 5.
But yeah, there's not part of the limitations of the cheese and
drag you into the
stupidness
water,
from previous
and this one comes with
deals is you only get there's not a way to get multiple deals.
Well, I'm gonna drown.
Okay.
But at least you won't be controlled. You'll be yourself when you die.
And
Are these guys considered anything?
Hey, wait a
Are
minute.
these guys aberrations?
Wait. They have disadvantage against him because they're aberrations. He has
attacks.
protection.
Not
right, they
grapples.
do
Grapple
have
isn't an
disadvantage
attack?
for attacks.
Grapple isn't an attack?
Doesn't count as an attack roll. It's an athletics check versus it's an ability check.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that.
So when you enter the water,
Who?
Joel. I mean Tegan. Same character.
Yeah.
okay, does a 19 hit you?
No.
Okay. You feel something brush up against your leg, but it's unable to gain purchase. You can feel something that was trying to grab there.
Gross.
It's the aberrath. He's gonna pull me down.
Okay. Next is Quetzal.
I will take my action to turn into a reef shark.
Okay.
Nice.
Where's that reef shark?
Does
He wasn't-
does
he
the
wasn't
reef shark
kidding.
have good attack?
Decent.
Actually,
but he
I
can
don't-
swim and breathe.
Yeah.
Cool. Is that how big it is?
No,
It's
I
actually
mean
smaller.
I'm medium still.
It's okay. Size doesn't matter.
That's pretty much my whole action.
Can you move?
I can try to. I guess I'm still double grappled. I don't know if this gives me a.
It doesn't affect your attack rolls.
Okay.
Yeah. So when you transform, their grab
Can't
doesn't.
move. As long as they're grappling you, you can't
Right.
move.
Okay. But does me switching shape change their
Their grapple
hold on
roll?
me?
I would think it would because let's say they're holding onto an arm and now you don't longer
I'll
have
say
arms.
we can roll it again.
Okay. Which I'm still gonna be crappy at.
That's a first one is a 12.
Strength.
15.
Okay. Second one is a 14.
Well, what grabs you?
now,
So
so
one
me by
of
the
them has
fin.
you grappled.
One
Okay.
of them
Say
got a
Mummy.
hold of you.
Mummy
Okay.
has you grappled still.
Okay.
But mummy.
But Mummy.
Okay. That's fine. That's all I can do.
Does your daddy have a recipe?
Okay. Next will be Bree.
I'm gonna swing at this one
You may
here.
not have anti-grapple, but you could just kill it.
Well, it doesn't have me, right?
It has
I'm not
No, but
grappled.
it's going to.
Oh, yes.
But you could just kill it.
I could try for sure. Okay, let's see. So I'll attack it with my rapier. 16.
That hits.
And then...
I've been watching a lot of D&D videos on what not
This
to
might
do.
need- no.
Oh, really?
So I'm trying to restrain myself from some bad habits that I got into.
8
Well,
to 12
I know.
damage.
You pierce
I know
it
people
and
who
you
played a
can-
lot longer than you,
when you
play
pierce
worse than you
through its
already do.
chest,
So like, I
right
think
where
you're
the
doing-
heart would be.
I think you're off to
you
a
know
pretty
that
good
you're being
start.
purchased in
Seriously.
the heart, and it like the life leaves it immediately.
It's like I wanted to say,
like,
why don't
as
you
your
do
blade
this
slides
instead?
through,
But that's
it's like
okay.
Actually,
yeah.
easy. It's almost like
Actually,
gliding through.
That's a
like,
good restrict because
jello, the way
there
it
are
slides
guys
through
at,
and then slides back out, and it just
at our
falls over.
table that I've played with before. Who are
Oh, okay.
You should do that. It's like, dude, just
That's my character. Let me
right.
play. Yeah.
Yes, you're better.
Oh, that's a
with the
good
rules than
guy.
me.
Okay, I guess
Let me
it's...
have a little.
Okay, I'm gonna
That's really dumb. No, I know.
move
Especially with one of my
back.
characters are like, that's really stupid. I'm like,
I guess that probably won't matter.
like, leave me alone.
All right, I've got an idea. This is gonna hurt.
Oh, you come up and you're moving back. Nice.
I just want to be grappled.
I don't either.
Is Dimitri.
I use an action, Radiant Soul. I rise up in the air. A glowing light comes around me. My eyes glimmer and project light like headlights, and
Your wings
and
appear?
glowing wings sprout from my back. I gain a 30 feet fly speed, which I use to fly over and up in the air, about 25 feet.
Cool.
Because I moved 5 feet, which should make it significantly harder for people to grapple me if I am in the goddamn air.
You never know.
That's why I said should, because for all I know, they're going to soar right up to me or drop on me or something, but at least it's a little harder. I'm probably still screwed, but
that's
maybe.
what they're gonna do.
Yeah, I mean, I figured. But at least
Wait,
I'm
they
a
can
little...
fly?
No, but they were on the ceiling, so some of them could drop down on me. Bad things could still happen. I'm not immune. I'm just maybe a little better
Is that an
technically.
action?
Yes, is it an action to unleash divine energy? That's why I used my move to fly.
I thought that was the
Soundtrack.
people barking and sirens going off. It's like, what?
So
So that's my turn. That's all I can do. But it also gives me a bonus to damage
Keegan.
and a few other cool things
Yeah.
next round.
Nice.
you have one grappled and one has grappled you.
So, to release the grapple, is that action?
Nope, free. You can just let go.
Okay, so I'm just going to let go. As an action, I'm going to use my celestial radiant consumption, which makes my wings appear. I fly up into the air, and I do 2 radiant damage to everything within 10 feet of me.
Yeah, mine gives me more damage and healing. His gives him area damage and other stuff because we're different.
And
Subpart.
in addition, once on your turn, you can deal an extra 4 radiant damage to one target using an attack or spell.
Yeah, I can do that too, but I
So,
don't have to do the area damage.
What does it
like
take
you
to
do.
unleash that?
It's just an action.
Okay, so that's your action.
Yes. So I fly up in the air.
Can't. You're grappled.
He comes with me.
No,
Oh.
you're grappled.
So I can't.
Your
Okay,
speed
okay.
drops to 0.
So I can't do that then.
The fly
Okay.
just gives you an alternate movement speed, but you still can't move unless you can move.
Gotcha. Okay. So I guess first thing I need to do is ungrapple, and that's
That's
going
an
to take my action.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you used your action to do the thing, unless you want to reverse that.
Reverse it because I didn't know I
Okay,
couldn't do
so
it.
you wanna
So I
break the grapple
apologize.
first.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah, that I knew because I looked it up after I got grappled on the boat and realized this cool ability wouldn't save me.
Yeah.
I was
So
like, well, okay.
16.
Got a 17.
Of course you did.
I did. I rolled a 12. and I have plus 9.
I still really like this edition. I'm just getting the
Okay,
feel for it. It's cool.
so that's
Much
all I can
better
do?
than the
Okay.
others in a lot of ways.
Next, okay.
No, we're
So, let's see. Okay. Okay. Plus, get those stats out.
This is weird.
Yeah.
Okay. Does a 13 hit you as a shark?
It does now, yes.
Okay. Then you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as you could feel a tentacle
Okay.
kind of reaching for your whatever this fin is.
Gotcha.
Dorsal.
Sure. I
No,
don't know
dorsal
which
is
one
the
it
back. Ventral, I think.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
13.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
All right. When the tentacle hits you, you can feel something
No.
kind of going into your veins, but whether
Ventral,
it's
I think.
your beastly nature or just happenstance and luck, you're able to kind of shrug it off. So it
Gotcha.
doesn't have an effect on you.
So you can breathe underwater now. As a, as a
Well,
shark.
Yeah. I could breathe underwater. Well, I could hold my breath actually before, but yeah.
You should start screaming at the guy. I told you I can breathe underwater.
Yeah. Master
Okay.
Two Worlds.
Harpoon.
Holy
Okay.
shit.
These two.
These guys are flying.
this
I'm
one?
swimming.
Come
got
towards
left
you.
I'm not flying.
Makes
I'm
sense.
And what are you doing as it like looks like it's about to reach for you? What is Bree doing?
I'm kind of like. I mean, the door's blocked, right?
Yes.
So I'm just kind of like
You're welcome.
squatting down a little bit, like kind of making my person a little bit smaller. Like maybe they won't be able to grab.
So you're cowering in the corner.
Not necessarily, but more like.
Not cowering, more
I
like
can't
a
think of-
downward hunched position.
No,
with
not
your
hunched,
arms-
but like
Bravely protecting myself in a hunched,
Whatever.
trembling position.
no,
of
like just like
bravery.
bending, like so I'm like agile, so I like I can
Well, as
potentially
they
move
get close
quickly
to
if
you,
I
they
need
actually
to.
don't reach for you. They you can. And they just
Oh,
vomit all
God.
over you. So roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Have you ever seen Avatar where the cat girl
Oh my
is like
gosh, I can
protecting?
reroll
She's
that.
down with her daggers out.
That's right. That's right.
Okay.
That's what I pictured. But
No, actually, I kind of. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. She's
Where is
kind of
that?
like back, like
Where is that?
ready to jump and stab you in the face.
Oh, 5.
Okay. As soon as the vomit, it's covering you.
Yeah.
And you can feel it, and you just, as it's kind of slowly dripping down, and you can feel like,
Yes, yes.
So why did they vomit on her and not me?
just wait. So this one vomited on you. That one is going to grapple you.
Okay.
And help you breathe.
Yeah, it's going to help you out. Roll me a post grapple check. You can use acrobatics or athletics. You got a 10.
12 plus 6.
You can hold your breath for a little
not
while.
grappled.
You'll be okay for a little bit, and I'll help you before too long.
Now, Tegan, the one that you let go of, you guys are still kind of at the surface of the water. They haven't tried to pull you down yet. And it gets as close to you behind you as it can, and just... so roll me a Constitution saving.
And I just... disadvantage. You have disadvantage.
It's not a me thing. It's a Constitution saving throw. I'm not making an attack.
I thought it was evil or whatever.
No, well, if they're attacking you, they do have disadvantage. They're not attacking you.
Oh, okay.
That's not mind control.
It's not like
Constitution
charm or anything
is
like
8.
that, but it's...
Okay. You also begin having trouble breathing as the vomit is... Man, you guys rolled bad Constitution saving throws.
And I have high constitution.
But yeah, you're having trouble breathing now as well, which is just fine because this one is beginning to take you under. So you're about 10 feet under the water at this point.
But I can breathe. So
You can breathe underwater, yeah.
Okay.
You're breathing just fine. The water is quite murky, and you get pulled down 10 feet, and it does not feel like you're close to the bottom. Like your feet aren't about to touch the ground or anything. So
Okay.
you can gather it's relatively deep in here.
Is there a pressure, like... Do we have to worry about this game? Like,
No,
okay.
no, you're not going to get deep enough to worry about the pressure.
Just making sure.
No.
You'll be dead long for
It's
that.
a lake. Yeah, it's a lake. It's not like you're going to fall off the continental shelf or something. I mean, you just have to...
One threw up on me and one pulled me under.
Okay,
Although the
this
ocean,
one that
your ears
isn't
do
grappling
pop
you
when you
is
go
just
down
gonna
a
punch
little
you.
bit.
Punch you?
It's going to try.
It's going to punch you in the eye.
And then the one that's grappling you is going to try and pull you under. You're a shark, so it's not that bad. But
Bring it
pulls
on.
you about, pretty big as a shark, and it has to go half speed. So it'll put you're about 15 feet under.
Okay.
And if you wouldn't mind, just keep track when I tell you how deep you are, because there's not a real good way to do that. So you're 10 feet under and you're 15.
10 feet.
Just FYI, if you're actually in physical combat with someone in water, a spear hand works a lot better than a punch. Just doesn't, it flows better.
Oh.
These guys are...
A judo chop works best.
They do have claws. That's a good point. I should probably...
Yeah, I mean,
claws.
it works better. I'm just...
It's a good point.
That's good to know. Like,
Do
this
more
is just a
damage
life
that way.
skill.
I'm gonna
that's-
get
it's
a
very
real
useful.
quick to the
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah, I mean, I would prefer you didn't do that, but I'm just...
Claw hand.
Trying to be
Alright, let's see.
helpful.
Vomit, grapple.
For the next time in battle
pull,
underwater.
pull, vomit.
Actually, never know.
Grappling
Okay.
and choking does work best, but
And
spear
it's
hand's
on
pretty good.
you.
Or jabs. That's why
Okay,
like knives
so
are
next
better than
is Bree.
like bats.
I'm sorry, no. Ketzel's next.
I'm gonna bite the guy that's grappling me.
Right is shooting into
Oh, you
water,
can do
even
that?
a little bit of water,
Yeah.
because
Is that
the surface tension
disadvantage or
does
anything?
slow the bullet a lot.
Wait, what got it right?
Movies,
Oh,
like
movies, yeah.
jumping in a pool with a bunch of people shooting at
Sorry,
you, like
wait.
you are much more. You might get hurt.
9.
But it
You're
won't
much
be
more
as-
likely to survive.
You
The
come
bullet's
very
gonna slow
close
down a lot.
to
Yeah.
locking your jaw on it.
So
That's
that
not
actually.
I'm
does
gonna
work.
try to do... Can I use my Hungry Jaws bonus
Also
action to do another bite attack?
fun. Sure. I mean, it seems beast appropriate.
I mean, it's,
There,
even
baby.
if I'm me, I can do
19.
that. It's a
Family, I know
19.
that.
Yeah, it's
Okay, so I
They would be
do my
probably
bite
quite
attack,
interested. It would be...
which is 8 points of damage,
Okay.
and I get those as temporary hit points.
Yes.
You chomp down
Oh,
on
you
it,
did
and
your
when you
bite
chomp
thing?
down on it,
Dude, when
it
I played it, that was so
it
fun.
Actually, the body like almost dissolves. It would be like breaking it in half if it had more more
Yeah.
purchase to it, but it just kind of like squeezes apart.
Like
Is it
jelly.
dead?
Yeah, it's good.
So I'm ungrappled?
Yep.
Oh, like a sea cucumber when you squeeze the hell out of it.
What about those penis fishes?
That's a sea cucumber, right?
No,
Is it?
the
I don't-
geoduck.
Oh no, you're talking about the one that swims up the urethra, the urine stream into the urethra.
No,
and
no, no.
beds
Geoduck.
itself?
I don't know. There was a whole bunch of them that washed up on the shore a couple
Yeah,
weeks
that's
ago.
something different.
I didn't heard
They
about
called
that.
it I thought, okay.
Okay, I don't
It's
know.
a
what-
geoduck.
I'm
Looked it
pretty
up
sure.
Literally yesterday.
Yeah, we were looking at it yesterday because of deep
Whoa.
Why would they
floods.
call it a geoduck if it's not even
I don't-
avian?
I didn't. name it.
Okay, so whose turn?
Okay, so next that was Ketzel. Next is Bree.
I'm just gonna
Kill one.
start chopping away.
Yeah, then there's less to
Okay.
grapple you. I mean, preferably kill both, but kill at least one.
will-
Yeah, the ghoulie one is the one I'll attack first.
Hey.
20, what is that, 24?
A 12.
I love that you described it as the ghoulie one. That movie was hilarious.
Is it the one with the tongue out?
Yeah.
Those look like they're from the
That's
Legend.
7
Yeah, kinda.
damage.
7 damage?
I think
It's the newest one.
Okay,
not the-
it
I
looks
think they're
bad,
supposed
but
to
it
be
is actually
Mogs
still
or
out.
Okay,
Boars
I'll
or
attack
whatever.
it again.
Okay.
This time it would be.
But-
I'm sorry, it's with my short sword, right? Because I have my
As
ring.
your bonus, yeah. Your bonus
Okay.
actions with your short sword.
Hey,
So I crit.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Since you crit, how do you want to do it?
Crit.
I just like slice right through the torso like butter because like they're really easy to.
And you see
Yellow
it just
one
fall down like
dead.
water.
Yeah, just.
Yeah.
Okay. And just as a reminder, so you have a number of rounds equal to your Constitution score that you can hold your breath. So you need to keep track of that because
Yeah,
now
mar-
1 has passed.
not modifier, but score.
Okay, so
how many- what is your con?
1.
No.
No, not the
Wait.
modifier, the score,
12.
so 12.
You have 12 rounds before you'll.
That I can hold my breath.
Yeah, before you start
Okay,
to
so
pass
that's
out or
1.
die.
Okay.
Okay. Next.
Come join us in the water.
Oh,
Tegan,
and I need to roll
Ketzel.
before.
No.
Yeah, I may
Dimitri.
as well.
Yeah.
I was thinking about covering myself in
It's
that
gonna
goo
last
anyway.
1 hour for you, and for Ketzel 1 hour. Just so you know,
For what?
the vomit,
Poison.
the mucus vomit, is going to last an hour for each of you.
But you actually, if you kill enough stuff, you might want to get in the water if that's where we're going to have to fight the other thing.
Okay, so next, that was Bree. Dimitri's next.
Yeah. So, Eldritch Blast the schoolgirl zombie.
Not the one that's.
I actually don't think you can.
You can't see it
Why not?
because
there's
it's
a ceiling.
There's a ceiling right here.
Okay, well then I
It's-
will move to where I can see it. I will fly down under, but still near the ceiling where I can see it.
You can just take things off there.
Oh, so that ceiling is like 10 feet tall.
Right.
Okay, I will do that. And then I will shoot it.
Oops.
Okay.
Does an 18 hit?
Yes, it does.
Woo!
Nice.
For 17 damage.
That looks like a 0 to me.
I think
It
it's-
is, because it's 10, but then I normally add my charisma, but because I unleashed, I add my level. So my charisma plus my level plus max die
It's,
is 17.
definitely
That thing is
gone.
definitely-
It splatters.
Yeah, lance right through it, just and then just a little hat tip debris.
Do you want to go anywhere else?
Da-da-da-da. I can't, I
you
moved in.
down. Well, I'd say you moved down. You were what, 25 feet up, so you moved about 15 feet.
Yeah, but then I attacked, so I'm done,
But you
right?
can
No,
still
keep
move.
moving.
You have 30 move
Your
total.
move is not tied to. You can move 5, attack. Move
It's like
the
everyone
rest.
has spring attack.
Everyone has spring
Yes.
attack? Oh, that's awesome. Okay, yeah, I'll move back up where I was.
The only limit is
Well, you can't go.
Attacks
Yeah, I
with-
guess you could go back because if you move 15, you can go back.
Yeah, I'll move just the 15 back to where I was. Just whoop.
All right.
yeah, you don't have to move and
comes
then
down,
attack
he says-
or attack and then move.
That is
You-
cool.
yeah.
I keep
Tegan.
forgetting that. That is cool.
So, oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I was going to ask a question
Tegan's
that's
turn.
not relevant.
Okay, I'm going to attack the one that's grappling me.
Okay.
That's the only thing I can do.
It's a good thing
You
to
can try
do.
and break the grapple.
I could, but I rolled a 1, so it doesn't matter.
You miss.
You have.
Whatever you try to do, it just doesn't work.
It's because it's a new spear. I've never used it before.
Nobody's faulting you. It's the
Right.
fear.
It doesn't.
It
happens to all the
it just
guys.
doesn't
It's okay.
feel right. It's okay. I can't get the pincher to open up.
Happens to everybody sometimes, you know. Performance
and-
anxiety.
In the water, out
At
of the
this
water.
point, Dimitri, you hear in your head, you hear, they want you dead. Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Man, make it. Tell them to get in line.
I was going to say, get like, who's they?
Everybody.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody wants me dead.
14.
That was a low roll.
What's your wisdom?
Well, yeah, but I think where are my saves? Because I have a bonus to that. So
Right over next to dexterity.
13. It was a 14, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. You get the sudden feeling that your friends have betrayed you and are trying to take you out. So you,
I hate you.
well, it's not your turn yet.
It's not my turn yet.
Thankfully, it's for you. It's not your turn
Why
yet.
don't you just, yeah.
I'm underwater, so.
So next,
Yeah, it's gonna affect.
they're gonna drag you, Tegan,
How many more feet?
another 15 feet down.
25. I like those.
Yeah, they're good.
But you can breathe just fine, so that's a plus. And the other one is gonna also grapple you.
I just realized
So I
something.
rolled an 18 for him.
Graded.
You got a 20. Okay, so you're still only grappled by one.
Yeah, shoot.
And let's see.
Oh,
It's not gonna have much
quit
luck.
when I don't need it.
Okay, he's gonna
Protecting him from being mind controlled. So once I stop protecting
the one that is
him,
on Quetzal
So once you lose
is.
concentration. Oh.
and I can voluntarily break concentration, I
He's
think.
gonna try and. He's just gonna throw up on you.
That's going to be bad.
Okay, in the water?
Yeah. He's just
Why?
getting right up on your
Because right now
sharky
I'm
body and
concentrating
just
to keep
letting
you
it rip.
protected from
Gotcha.
mind control.
And it kind of
now that
makes
I'm mind
I think it can
controlled,
loud
only
mucus
no,
in
it can
it.
mind control
Okay.
multiple people.
That's what I mean. Once
go
I
ahead and roll
now that I'm mind controlled, if I stop
As the shark trait.
7.
Well, I've got a
Does the shark have any bonuses?
Nope.
Okay.
plus 1
So
saving to
you
wisdom.
can
So I
breathe
mean,
just fine underwater, but you do feel something coursing through your veins.
Problem is,
yours
I'm also
for 1 hour.
You might have to shoot
Okay.
me with your bow because I think
okay.
you're
Next
close. I
is
think I'm going to
Quetzal.
start shooting you.
Next is me?
Yep.
I mean, Ryan told me, but
That's what.
I'm guessing.
That's how you get out of it. is
It's
taking
not
damage.
grappling me.
No, it's
Taking
not.
damage.
I
is
have
how
a
can make
40-foot
save,
swim
so
move.
you're
Can
just
I
gonna
get
have
over to
shoot.
one of these guys in 40 feet?
Yeah, you're both pretty far down.
Okay.
Which,
I mean, I'm
if I
15
shoot
feet
you,
down.
it'd be
He's
easy to just
probably
Yeah, I won't
two
have
ranks
to.
down.
Yeah, I mean-
So I'm going to whoosh and attack that guy.
You
That's
already
the one
know
grappling
that
me?
because we dealt with him. Like, so you know what's going
Green is
on.
grappling.
Damn, I rolled like
Like, you're
crap.
ready for it because we talked about it. It's just
So I'm going to say that I'm down at the level that he was.
he's at 25 feet down.
you have a bonus action. Can't you use that again?
No, I can only use that once.
Okay.
Okay.
Until I make a short rest.
Gotcha.
It'll be Bree next.
It's a cool ability, but you know.
I
By the
can't
way-
breathe.
Except for this guy who's at the surface level because he failed to grapple Tegan before
Right.
they went down. So he's at the surface, but they're all underwater, and he's underwater, and he's in the
Okay,
air.
I'm
So
gonna.
literally, the only thing you can see right now is that one.
Okay, I'm gonna come just close here, and I'll shoot at this guy with my bow.
Okay.
18.
Yep.
Yeah, that hits.
I have 5.
Your bow is a D6. Short bow is D6.
Oh, 6. It was +4. What is happening?
You got like chupacabras out there or
There's
something?
probably a car wreck.
Seriously.
There's always a car wreck at 29.
who's on call?
Brian again.
Oh god.
You gave him your week.
I gave him my week, and then his week was
his
after.
week.
Oh god.
Also with the bonus?
After the body drop last week. Now.
That's why I'm assuming that's the only reason he took John's week.
Right. Yeah.
I love that.
He took it. Well, also, I mean, they've talked about increasing the pay a little bit, and as much as I didn't want to deal with the girls, I think I might take a few extra shifts during the year just to help pay off the fridge
It's not that
and
bad.
stuff.
10 damage.
Nice.
It goes straight through its jelly head and
The last time I was on call, I got a call for a warrant while I was writing a warrant and had somebody on hold for a warrant. I wrote 3 warrants in one
serious?
night. It was, or revised them.
Let's see, anything else you want to do, Bree? Do you want to move anymore?
I can't see anybody,
No, not now.
And I
You
don't-
know they went underwater. I mean, it's not like a mystery where they
and I
went.
can't breathe.
Right now you can't. You gather you could breathe underwater, though.
But I also know I'll be mind controlled if I go.
No.
You think you,
I mean, he
I
was mind controlled
assume
and
that
he
I
wasn't
might
in the
be.
water.
Yeah, but you don't know that he's mind controlled.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
don't know
sorry.
that.
Dimitri's acting crazy and doing illogical things and threatening people.
He's actually hitting people.
I think
So
things
he's
are
fine?
good.
So he's normal?
Hold on. His spells are hitting things? Something's up.
That's right. He's actually effective with magic. I don't understand what's
I think
going
she would
on.
come forward and try to look and see what's happening down here.
You can make out some stuff, but the water's pretty murky.
Okay.
But you can tell their general area
Yeah.
of where everybody's at. I mean, you can kind of make out the shark at least.
Oh, crap. I knew I had another ability. Sorry. I have advantage when I have an ally within 5 feet if I'm a shark.
Okay.
Nice.
I don't
This whole
wanna go
shape
in.
change
I'm
thing
gonna
is
stay
just
there.
new to me.
Dimitri, the only person you can see right now
Is Bree.
But before you attack Bree,
I'm going to do okay, but before I do that,
you hear in your head, "Stop protecting him."
yeah, I knew
And
that
you
was
drop
coming.
your concentration.
I dropped my concentration and protect. Yeah. So he's no longer protected. I told you that was going to
Oh,
be bad.
man.
I told you. Okay. So then I'll
Then you're gonna shoot an eldritch
then I'm
blast at Bree.
well first I'm gonna scream out at Bree. How could you betray me like this? I cannot believe you would do it to me. After all Dimitri has done for you, how could you do this to me? And then I'm gonna shoot an eldritch blast at Bree.
And miss.
And probably miss. Yeah, 12.
No.
Okay, so, but it goes right past her head, and I'm just still ranting and ranting. Can't believe you would do this to me. I trusted you. You're my friend. How could you?
You just see bubbles popping up from my head.
Yeah.
I can't do anything.
No,
right?
but you hear
No,
that.
but you hear that. You know that. Yeah. That's what. Yeah.
Okay.
He's got tears in his eyes. He's super pissed
And-
off.
You're gonna fly down to the ground.
And I'm gonna fly down to the ground. Am I gonna jump in the lake?
Well, you're gonna get one step closer.
I don't have
That's all
movement.
your move speed.
Yeah, that's all my moves.
You can't. You still have air breathing though.
Yeah.
Among all.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna start drowning pretty soon. But
Okay. Next.
If you take damage,
Unless you get barfed
Keegan.
on.
unless I get barfed on, which probably I will.
Oh, and that's
right?
another round for me.
Run over here and dunk your head in the barrel.
Yeah, exactly.
So-
Goom, goom, goom.
I'm going to attack the guy grappling me again. Miss.
Okay.
I'm telling you, it's a new spear.
You need new dice.
Did you miss again? Oh.
I rolled a 3.
Okay. All right. So next.
Sharks
will
don't
be-
cry, but you just see a little.
Oh.
The spear. I quit.
Okay, so you're about 25 feet under,
Yes.
and you can feel a presence nearby.
Is that supposed to be the?
Yep.
Okay.
And
Is it supposed to be?
It's an octopus. Oh,
it's the only mini I had that was close
it's
enough.
fine. I'm just making sure.
The immersion is ruined. I'm sorry. I'm done. Click.
Okay. Stupid high armor.
I'm gonna attack with
It misses.
all 8 tentacles
It
and my
tries to hit you with
tail.
the tentacle, but it misses.
How many tentacles does he have?
Well, you don't know exactly.
Don't remind him.
And
Enough. It has enough.
Glad we got extras of that.
So
map.
he's within how far away?
he's next to you.
So he's
yeah,
5
One
feet.
might say
Okay.
more than
Like this.
enough.
And then
Yeah, I just noticed when I picked up the bottle, it was
all right,
there was
that
water.
I was
one
probably
that still
sweating,
has you
'cause I think
grappled,
Ryan had it in the
is gonna
freezer.
pull you another
Oh,
15 feet
okay.
under.
It's all right.
So now,
That
do I
had to
take
dry
an
a little
attack?
You
bit,
get an attack
but I like that
opportunity
map.
against
It's
this.
cool.
Does that get an attack of opportunity against me?
No, because
Okay.
it's only voluntary movement. Provokes it.
I was wondering about that. So 40 foot.
14.
Okay, that hits.
Oh, so I don't actually move since he's
3 only.
still
you move.
alive.
I just nipped it.
Just get a little bit of like mucusy, filmy, like that
Yeah.
film that's on top of like something that sat too long. It's like in your shark mouth.
Gross.
Ketzel doesn't mind that taste. I've eaten far more rotten
So
things.
now you're down, what, 30, 40? You feel like you can't quite feel the ground, but you're getting pretty close to the bottom of this area.
There's
Um,
something at the bottom.
Next is... next is Ketzel.
I'm going to.
And you can see the Aboleth that just swam ahead.
Help me, senpai.
I'm gonna go after this guy, even though I should be going after the boss. But I'm gonna swim down to that level, which is 40.
Hold on. Isn't it this
Yeah.
guy's turn first?
Oh, he should have gone. Yeah, he should have. He's just going to move over this direction and go down. So he was already 15 feet under, so that's about as far as he can go.
So he's at 30.
Yeah. Okay, so now.
I'm gonna bite this guy, or try to.
Ooh,
Finally, something good.
Did Ryan
Okay.
tell you about the projector?
6.
Yep. Okay.
I bought this projector for us to go. We're going to mount it facing
Blah,
down
blah, blah, blah,
so we
blah,
can
blah,
put all the
blah, blah,
maps
blah.
on the table.
Oh, cool.
We just
Oh,
gotta
I
figure
should
out
have.
how it
No,
works.
that's
How to
right.
work
That's
it
right.
all.
I'm fine. And then I'm gonna move over to down where they. I guess that we're all on 40 feet. I'm gonna move within 5 feet of Tegan
Okay.
of strong arm.
Was that all your movement?
That's. I can do more, but that's what I'm doing.
You could swim us back up to the surface, or close to it at least.
How would I grab you?
He can't grapple you. He used his action to attack.
Can I grab onto him as he passes?
You could grapple him, but then his speed goes to 0.
But you
I
would
would say if
be
he's willing-
grappling me.
No, wait,
He's
yeah,
just-
I would say
he's
if it's
riding
willing,
me.
but it does have your movement speed. That's
Sure,
why
sure,
there's
sure,
only
yeah,
going
yeah.
Because you
15
did
feet
that
at
with
a
the
time.
sea elf before.
When I was
bro.
pulling-
You could-
yeah.
So you'd move at half move speed, but yes, you could do that. I'll say on your turn you could grab him. I'll say that could be your move action. You can just grab him.
We'll see.
Okay. So
We'll
next
see.
is Bree.
So they could move together.
Oh, I'll shoot my bow at Dimitri. Actually, no, I'm just gonna walk up to
Shaking
him.
their heads, yes.
No, that seems.
I'm gonna go over here and just.
Yeah, that seems a
my
good thing.
God.
That's you should. Oh, that's true. I'm on the ground now. Just,
Do we need to?
Yes.
It's
Damage?
25,
Yeah, that absolutely hits me. Like if my AC is 15, that definitely hits the hell out of me.
and
How much
does it have to be a
damage?
certain amount or just any
You roll your
damage?
your weapon.
Yeah, you just like you're a bad guy. Okay, so how bad is it?
11.
Okay, that's pretty bad. I am still awake.
You get to make your wisdom saving throw again, though.
Oh,
DC 14.
goody.
Oh, I guess I could have just punched him,
Plus-
right?
Yep, you could have.
Dang
Plus
it.
14?
No, DC is 14.
Next time.
That's good, because
Also,
if you do that again, I'm going to die.
Yeah.
I'm not betraying you. You say it and you can't kill him.
Well, yeah, I
Oh, there you go,
kill
14 on the
him.
die.
Okay, all right. So
Okay.
you succeed. You
Does that
have
knock you out of
your
it?
mind back to you. But as it leaves, you can see visions as your connection is cut off.
Okay.
And as it's being cut off, you can see the mind of the aboleth, and it's going back to that tower that was in the middle of the lake, and it's swimming down through the tower. And when it gets to where the bottom of the lake would be, it's instead going up into a world that's completely filled with water, and there's water creatures everywhere. And then you can your mind kind of goes back through the tower that it came to, back up to the surface of the water, and then you're back to normal.
Okay, so then after she hits me, he opens his eyes, he looks at her and says, "Ow!
Okay.
Thank you, but ow! Also, we need to kill that thing. Bad thing is gonna happen, and ow!"
Okay.
Bree should have been like, I never liked you anyways.
Okay, yeah, in retrospect, I didn't have to hit you that hard.
You should have said harpoon when you stabbed him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. It's all right. If you're gonna do that much damage to somebody, it's good to do it to one of the healers, because that's
I guess that's true.
So that was Bree. So Dimitri, you're back.
Oh, look at that! I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself. That's what the hell I'm going to do.
I mean, you're the only one that's taking damage.
Okay.
I took some, I healed it.
Oh, good. 13
Temporarily.
points of healing back.
Yay.
So, yay! But I used a spell slot,
I'll
so
just
now I'm
punch
only
next
down
time.
1. Yeah, I'm good at healing the damage. Just not as good at.
Don't you have any
taking
heals on your ring?
it. I do, but I'm saving those. Yeah, all right. You know what? I'll do that. I'll use a slot from the ring. You're right. Because I made.
I don't know what the difference is in casting them, so.
Oh, actually, you know what? I don't, because I have lesser restoration in there, which. Oh no, I just healed myself.
Yes, you did. That was your action.
Damn it.
Do you want to move?
All right. No, I want to. I'll look at Bree.
Keep tally of your rounds. 'Cause that's
I did.
another-
I'm gonna look at Bree and say, and I'm gonna say something, and then I'm gonna wait till my next round because I go after her, so she can decide. I can cure you, or let you breathe in the water to go down and stab the thing. You tell me what to do, Dimitri will do it. That's what I'm gonna say.
Next.
It's Street Fighter music.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking I might actually rub some goo on myself and go
I
down.
think, yeah.
Yep.
But
I think it's
wanted to-
inevitable.
How far from that
Yeah,
am
I
I?
just wanted to give you the option.
You got brought down
15.
15.
So I'm
You're
going to go
15
up.
feet away. Okay.
So I'm going to go up to him, so I'm back at 25 feet. Oh, you got it.
Okay.
And I'm going to
Hey, I was gonna tell you.
I'm going to
was
attack
nice.
it with my spear.
Okay.
I went to see the Star Wars movie with my older daughter last night, and she asked me like, "Dad, are you gonna be okay during Christmas? What are you gonna do?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna go hang out with a friend."
It's
gonna be
7.
fun." And
It's
so, like,
whatever I roll plus
thank you,
the
'cause
bonus.
That whole thing of like setting her mind.
So 12?
at ease, like
No.
that. Was,
Yes. Oh,
That
good.
was-
That's sweet that she was
bonus
concerned.
action.
yeah, she's.
I think I can
so
do
that
this,
was
right?
Really.
I can.
Good. Well, we're excited.
glad.
During the
We're
water, so I can't
excited,
do any,
and
I can't shove it.
John Sykes is excited
can
about
shove
playing
it 5 feet
Magic. I
away.
think we're
Can I
not
shove it
going to
up?
do an RPG on Christmas
already
Eve.
better.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'll bring.
Because
some
y'all are
back.
gonna. I think y'all are gonna play.
Okay,
and
and
my
that's,
sister wants
that's
to
20
learn.
Athletics, right?
Oh, cool.
And
Athletics,
then
yeah.
I've got some other games that my mom and me and her boyfriend can play.
10.
If there's anything in my collection that you
Okay.
want
With a
to
shot.
So it's not shot.
borrow for anything,
It's
Okay.
the.
You know,
You're not grappled.
pretty
now.
big.
No.
So you want to stay?
Are y'all getting
next
together
to
for something?
25
Yeah,
feet
but
down?
do you have
Yeah,
a
might as well.
for
I can breathe underwater.
Christmas?
Oh, you're playing
I don't do
Magic.
anything.
Next.
Yeah.
That's
okay,
Christmas
okay,
Eve,
okay,
yeah.
yeah. I don't have that.
Yeah.
Pour me
okay.
some more.
Don't believe in
lemonade,
it.
please.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah,
Swim
good.
over
I'm
to
so
the
glad.
shark and it's gonna punch the
Yeah,
shark.
it would be nice. That,
With this,
That
it's
made
going
me
like
happy.
that.
Dagger hand.
she's very sweet and she worries.
Yeah, that's nice
Which
of
is
her to think
a-
about that.
Yeah.
Oh,
she's a good.
thank you.
13,
That would hit me.
and it does 4
How old is
damage.
she again?
I get a reaction to attack it.
You're
It's
not
me.
next to
It's
it anymore.
it's me.
Going on 20, it feels like
He's still
sometimes.
down
but
40 feet.
Yeah.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, because you
It's
went
hard
not
to
in
tell.
a, but
Sorry.
just in a. She's very. She's got her head on straight.
That's all it does.
She's thinking about like
then
she's asking me questions about college and stuff.
Ketzel,
I'm going to go
thinking about you.
up 5 feet
Contact,
away
yeah.
from
Yeah,
Tegan.
but it's good. Like
it's gonna punch you.
Yeah.
It's going to punch me as attack of
Yeah,
opportunity.
first ones have a way of doing
That is
that.
a
I don't have time for
21
boys. I need to
hits.
get back.
You take another 4
Like,
damage.
you're on the honor roll. Like they're not.
Like, you'll be all right.
I mean,
but also,
Back
no
down.
boys. I mean, you're
There's my
right.
temporary hit
Like,
points.
that's true.
So now I'm going to attack the Aboleth.
But
But also,
don't you have an additional reaction to,
Meanwhile,
or
my
additional?
5-year-old
I have advantage because
has
now
a
I'm within
boyfriend.
5 feet of him. I have
And
pack
I was
tactics
like-
as a shark.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah, that's what I was
really?
gonna-
And she
So
was like, yeah,
my
he's
ally
your
doesn't have to be a
boyfriend.
shark. It
And
just
I
has
was
to be an
like, how do you
ally.
know she's your boyfriend. He goes,
So-
I told him he was, and he bet.
An 8.
I don't think that's how that
So
works. but-
roll this twice.
Good
Guess you gotta
job,
start
dude.
It's
somewhere.
1d8 plus 2.
That's
Come on,
funny.
come on, come on.
Yeah.
So 6,
So
9, 15.
Yeah.
6 plus
The coach that
Yeah,
watches
15.
them after school
Wow.
care was like, yeah,
That is very good.
I just wanted to mention to you, and I was like, oh God, what? And he's
Sorry,
like,
I look at numbers all day.
No, I'm usually the same way.
Yeah, with the girls, but
you find
Charlotte's a little
huge
rough with
amount
the
of purchase
boys,
in its body.
so
and you can just feel
could
it.
just- and I was like,
trying
yeah,
to
I'll
pull
talk
away
to
as
her.
your jaw sinks into it.
and I was like, well,
yeah, it-
how did it start? He goes, like,
that-
listen,
that
I
did a
don't-
number to it.
He goes,
Okay.
I don't. Like, I think they were being rough with
next
her, and she
is
put them in
Bree.
their place. That's fine. I
Bree.
just, you know.
Oh, my turn.
Microphone.
I moved it because we were conversing. Okay,
John
I'm just
didn't move his, though, so it's not gonna matter.
So Ketzel just
It wouldn't have
attacked
mattered
Aberrant
anyway. If this
and
thing could
did
be
a
across the room, you'd still hear
15
me.
damage. Was
15
it?
damage in the
15
Aberrant.
damage to it.
Nice.
Bit the crap out
Cool.
of it. So
All right, well, I'm going to go jump in, and my swim speed is 25.
it's same as your movement speed.
She's a halfling, so it's
25.
Oh, okay.
25.
I didn't know.
Yeah,
No.
I have
And
little legs.
we're 25 feet underwater. So,
Okay, so I will... Can I dash?
Yeah.
In the-
but then you wouldn't be able to attack.
Dash would be your action.
That's all right. She'd get there.
So how does this work? I would go...
Yeah. I mean, there's
So-
calculations to do angles, but
So
I'm not worried
beep,
about that.
boop, boop, beep, boop, boop.
I'll say if you dash,
tell
you
me
can get
how
there,
far down
'cause
I
I don't
am.
want to do the math.
Okay.
Well, if you dash, you would be right on top of us. It'd be 25 down, 25 across.
So I'm-
Because here's 25, and then 25
thank
down.
you.
If you move, assuming it's an
So
equilateral
what would-
triangle, 25 down, 25 across, you'd be about 27.5 at an angle.
Should I write
roughly.
27.5 on here?
Roughly.
Just say 25.
I'm going to say if you dash, you can get next to it.
Okay.
That's
So-
what I'm saying.
I know, but you want us to keep track of...
So you're
Yes,
25 down.
feet down,
Okay.
because that's how far down it is.
Yeah.
Technically
25, 25, 25, 40.
27.5.
Yeah.
And then you're...
Why is he so far down?
Because he was just...
Because he was attacking me, I was down here.
Oh, and
I
you...
went- yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Next is Dimitri.
Okay. So Dimitri is going to fly over, open one of the
How long does
barrels.
flying last, by the way?
It lasts
1 minute?
1 minute. So I think 10 rounds.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm gonna
Keep track of your rounds, Bree.
open up a barrel.
Well, she's in the water now.
I know. Oh, that's true. You're breathing now because you're in the water.
So it doesn't matter.
Right.
I'm
So
gonna open
I
a
don't
barrel
need to worry about it?
Yeah.
and spread some goop on
Roll a
myself.
Why,
Constitution saving throw.
just jump in the
Can I
barrel.
accuse to fail?
No.
Oh.
Because it's Constitution. It's not like you have some magical control over.
Did
how
you
it
just roll a
affects
19 on
Yep.
you. You're fine.
That's great.
God damn. All right, fine. I just hold my breath.
And that barrel, well, I'll say you could just dunk your head in it, so you don't have to use it up. But that's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
Okay. So am I affected or not?
No, you're not affected.
Okay, no, that's fine. I'll just hold my breath. Whatever. I'll go underwater. I can hold my breath for rounds equal to my con, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'll start tracking those.
Can't believe he rolls a 19 on a con save.
I know, when I-
But a 7 on an attack.
I purposely tried to save myself. Okay, so I went over there. That's 5, 10, 20. So I think I can go down like 10 feet is
Yeah.
all I can go down because I moved over there.
So your wings pushing you through the water?
Yeah, exactly.
Water wings.
Water wings. I like that.
Okay. It's at this point that you.
Do you mind?
Please.
You guys hear
Got a whole bag of them.
this crunching sound and the splintering of wood, and you see where there was light coming from over here, where the archway was that led out into the lake. There's a shadow kind of being overcast over that archway, and you can see the what looks to be the starboard side of a ship pulling up in front of the archway. And you watch as a giant net falls down across the archway, and you kind of see a head peek down from the ship through the archway, and you see Kuthu Pharisee, and he goes, "Hey guys, Alexei followed you guys up here. We thought you could use some help. We knew what you were after, so we decided to come and make this net so it can't escape.
Sally! I'm so happy!
Those white things are coming. We can see them in the distance.
Sally, I'm so happy to see you!
I've got to go get my harpoon. Good luck, guys.
Good man! I'm happy to see you! Good job!
Harpoon.
Sally!
How we say all this underwater, I don't know, but
Well, oh yeah, you're right. How did we?
Maybe he jumped in the water, told us, and then jumped back
He's
out.
a seal.
He's a seal.
He's aquatic. He can do it.
Oh, I guess that's
All he hears
We're going to
from...
suspend the picture for a moment so that you
Yeah.
understand what's happening.
I like that.
I love it.
cool.
Okay, so next is
He's also telekinetic. You just didn't know
Tegan.
that.
Tegan is next.
Tegan's next. So, yeah, I'm going to attack the Aberrath.
He's a 19th level fighter.
16.
All right.
16
16.
does hit.
Yay! And then I rolled a 1d6. Is that one? That's an 8.
No, that's an 8. That one.
Yeah. 6. 6 damage. Because it's 1d6 plus 5.
Oh, and you have your... No, you didn't... Wait.
Huh?
So it should be... Oh, you have plus 5?
Yeah.
Wait, how do you have plus 5?
Dueling.
Oh, that's right. Yes, you changed that. Okay. So, 6.
And then I do
Grappled.
second attack on a hit. Target grapples DC 14. Or does it automatically grapple?
No, it grapples. When it hits, it grapples. And then if it wants to break free, that's the DC.
Gotcha. So I got it grappled. And now I'm gonna swim up. If I can pull it with me.
Make me an athletics check. At disadvantage. Roll very good.
12.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say you're able to pull it up, but it's like difficult terrain, so you could move it, what, 15 feet?
Yeah,
So
okay.
it's still 10. You and it are at 10 feet.
10 feet.
You're moving the Aboleth?
Yeah. I'm gonna try to drag it on land.
Awesome. Two can play at the running out of breath game, huh?
Yep. No, it can breathe on land.
Yeah, it's in 50.
Oh, well.
I did research.
Then why was it so bad when I was crapping on it?
Because you were crapping on it.
Oh, well, you're already infected with the thing, right? So you don't need to do another check. Okay, so you guys are at 10 feet.
Oh shit, what happens when we're at 10 feet?
Let's see.
Dun, 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 dun,
Okay, then maybe you were 11 feet down. They moved up 10 feet, or they moved up to 10 feet?
We moved up
They're
to
at
10.
10.
Okay.
We moved up 15.
Okay,
Half
so
my movement
these
speed.
people are all on the same level.
And
You're 25 down, I'm 25 down, this thing's 40 down.
sorry guys, I didn't mean to move them away from
I
you.
can swim really fast.
Wait, wouldn't he get an attack
No,
of opportunity?
It's only.
No, if it's voluntarily moving, you can't.
Why are
force an
you
attack of
counting
opportunity
out
by
pi?
dragging it.
Oh,
I just want to see
okay.
if I could remember 50 digits.
This is what I think of you, Dimitri. Pay attention to the game.
Sorry, it just was
The
what...
Aboleth does not appear to be doing anything
5, 2, 6, 5, 3,
right
5, 8, 9, 7, 9, and 3.
And it's
4,
Ketzel's
6,
turn.
6, 4, 3.
I'm
Ketzel.
going to move up 5 feet to Tegan,
Let's go.
and then I'm going to...
And when you move within its reach, it's going to swing at you with its tail.
Sure.
Tentacle.
Okay, 21 to hit.
That's a hit.
I get a reaction on that before I
And
forget.
It does 14 bludgeoning damage.
I am not knocked out of the shark shape, but I'm pretty damn close.
I get a reaction attack.
Okay.
When it reaches within 5 feet, attack with my weapon. I'm grappled, so how does that work?
So if you choose to attack it again with the pincer spear, it will be ungrappled. If you hit, you'll re-grapple it. But
Can
if
I
you
hit it with?
miss,
Can I hit it with my shield and use it as a?
improvised weapon? But I'll say it'll do punching damage though.
Okay.
Which is going to be one
One-
plus
Just a 1d.
plus your strength modifier.
Okay, it's better than nothing.
Because you don't have the tavern brawler feat, do you?
No.
Yeah. So it'll just be 1 plus your strength if you hit, which you
10.
didn't.
So I didn't.
Nope.
Okay. I
Okay,
tried.
my attack, so it's with advantage. 9 or 12, so that would be a 16 to hit.
16 hits.
1d8 plus 2 is 5.
Okay. certainly does damage, but
Right. Not as
not nearly
spectacular
like
as last time.
Yeah. All right. Next is Bree. So it is now moved up.
Right, so I'll have to swim
You
up.
have to move 10 feet up.
Okay.
Oh,
10
no,
feet up.
15 feet up.
15 feet up.
Do you need a pencil?
I got it. Thank you.
What
Thank you,
depth
miss.
is it at
It's
now?
at 10 feet.
10 feet.
Oh, good. It's
Okay.
right level with me.
Yeah.
So I will.
Now we're all the same
I will-
level except for this guy who's way down there.
And
Oh, I'm going to say he's swimming up.
Okay.
He doesn't go until it's my
He'll
turn.
be at 10 feet. Well, he was supposed to, I didn't make him go actually last time.
Oh, okay.
We'll just say he's swimming up to 10 feet, but he's not going to do anything. So he's
Okay.
at 10 feet too, but
Okay.
and
not
actually, it
doing
doesn't really matter because my range is really long. But
I'm going to poke at him with my.
sight is more of a
At
problem.
the Aberrath?
Because if you can't see it, you have disadvantage.
oh, well then I'm gonna have to move probably.
21.
That
or
hits.
maybe not actually. We're all 10 feet.
I think you can see it now where
He's
you're at.
within 60 feet
But
of
if it
me
were
now.
further away.
11.
11 points of damage?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
And then 24
To hit.
to hit.
Oh,
Yep.
God. I thought that was damage. I was like, what
Yeah,
the
that'd be
hell?
awesome. And then 10 damage.
So how much total damage did you do? 23.
I think you,
I don't
you
remember.
mind controlled the wrong
10 and then-
person.
Clearly.
Tornado over there.
22.
Yeah.
22?
So
Okay.
For some reason,
now
when
me.
Yes, Dimitri's next.
I see Bree attacking, I just think of the Tasmanian devil just spinning through
Pretty much.
everything.
Eldritch Blast. Hey, natural 20.
Yay! That
All
was
right.
Right.
Two
That's
criticals.
double damage.
It's really good.
You roll the damage dice twice.
Oh, okay.
And then add your modifier once.
add my modifier once? Okay. 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 So 16 damage.
Okay.
720, 70, 20, that's 100.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's 9 and then
Yeah.
Yeah. So 16. That's pretty good.
That is quite good.
And I'm not going to move. I'm going to stay with my happy ass right where I am, away from him.
Mark your turn for breath.
Oh, right. I got to mark around
You
for
guys
breath.
hear on the other side of the archway, you can hear fighting and screaming coming from the ship. They're clearly engaged in some sort of combat on the other side of the archway.
There's the white things.
We got to go save them as soon as we kill
And you
this thing.
you hear a harpoon.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's got it.
Sally's got it.
Hang in there, Sally!
So
We're underwater.
Just let the poopy guy take control.
We're underwater. All he hears is. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Yeah, exactly.
Tegan's next.
Tegan's next. Okay.
We're going to come back. Sally's going to be captain of the ship.
So I'm gonna move up again.
Okay. Roll an athletics check to see if you can pull it with you.
7. So no.
No.
Okay, and then I'm going to attack with my shield again, or fist. 12.
Does not hit.
Okay.
The translucent dude right there is going to punch the shark. Nope, he's not. He fumbled.
Yes. I'm going to attack the translucent dude with my fist since my spear's taken. 19,
Yep, that hits.
and that's 1 plus strength modifier.
Yep.
So 4.
Okay.
I think that's right. All right. Plus 3 strength.
Yep.
Okay.
Doesn't look great.
Hey, it did something.
He has managed
No,
to
it's good.
survive way longer than the rest of them.
That's because he's left us alone.
Okay, and
All because he failed his grapple against me long ago.
He's the king of them. Now.
He's the only one.
That's right.
Still, that's how you get to be. That's one way to get to be the chief of the division.
He's about to
So
knock.
after his turn, it's
He's about to knock me out of shark form here in a second.
he swings his tail at Bree for 19, but 24 to hit.
Yep.
Whoa.
schmack.
Ooh, I rolled an 8 and a 7.
8 and a 7.
Plus
18 points of bludgeoning damage.
What? Oh.
I used my reaction to
Okay.
attack
Are you
the other one.
conscious?
Can I use it again?
Yes, I am.
No, you use
Check
a reaction.
the
Or
map
if you
here.
go down, I got
Okay.
You get one
Okay.
reaction per go.
Per round. Gotcha.
14.
Next is Ketzel.
Just trying to bite with advantage on the Aboleth. I'll take a 15.
Okay, that hit, does hit, actually. Clearly.
7.
Okay. It is hanging on by its head.
How do you want to do it?
Just,
Wait, I'm gonna hit it with my shield again and see if I can kill it.
just worrying it, snapping.
And actually, Bree,
Yep.
make me a.
Oh, shit.
You should have made me a DC 11 Constitution saving throw.
14.
Okay, you're fine. All right. Then next
Con is like mine.
is it Bree? Bree is next.
No, your
Okay,
con is
I
good.
will hit it again. Oh crap! I
gonna
keep.
die.
All right, you're grounded.
No more blue potion
I
for you.
was. Yeah.
I don't know where it's
heard
at.
it.
No more mana juice for
It's
you.
near you. Did you find it?
Thank you.
And it's a 20.
Okay.
Hold on, By your foot.
18.
That hits. How you want to do it?
Thank you. Oh.
It doesn't even matter how much damage. One.
Oh, there was one.
Aw.
I like poke at it straight through the face,
Okay.
and then like wiggle my sword around, just like
Make the hole a little bigger.
yeah.
Wait till a little eyeball glues
It's like a
out.
blender.
Well, because it's just like gelatinous, isn't it? Or I guess he's probably less
No,
gelatinous.
this, he's like a fish.
Yeah.
Okay, then just straight through.
Oh, so it's like the carving knife for Thanksgiving, just the little electric one. Just
Looks like.
He looks like a giant catfish.
Oh, well, it's this right here, right, on your
Would he-
guy?
No.
no, those
Oh.
are the
That's
white
the
things.
white
Those are
things.
things that are.
Those are
in
the
boat.
white things.
Yeah.
Oh, I was
And those were
imagining
the
this
guys,
guy.
Those are the guys on the
are the
ceiling.
translucent
Those are the things
guys.
attacking the boat. This guy is like a big fish thing.
Oh. Oh no, I saw it on the printer earlier today.
I see.
Cheater.
I see.
Oh, mess with this guy.
I was trying to print out a coloring page for the boys. Yeah.
That's awesome. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just right in the middle, the top eye.
That's a juvenile too. That's the.
Yeah, yeah. We'll be much higher level if we face an actual aboleth.
Okay. So you managed to kill it.
But there's still one more guy
There
here
is technically still one more guy.
who's been doing nothing.
Punching
right,
on
You've been
me.
punching the shark pretty
That's
good.
right.
at
It's
it.
my
is it
turn
then?
now.
Yeah.
So after I miss, these two can kill it.
Yep.
Don't-
It is your turn.
No, go help. Go help Sally.
No, I'm gonna. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna miss, and then I'm gonna rise up to the surface because I've been holding my breath for a couple rounds now.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go up, and I have more than 10 feet of movement, so I'm gonna go up and just kind of.
All right. No problem. And then the fighting, you continue hearing the fighting outside.
Yeah. I'm gonna. Well, I'm still flying, so I can be. So I can actually go above the water, so I can fly out next round. I don't have enough movement to get out, but I can go up
Well,
a
there's
little
a
bit.
net covering the archway. They dropped a net over the archway.
Over here?
Down, all the way down. Yeah, there's one archway that leads out. The ship pulls up next
And
to it,
drops
and they
the
drop
net
a net down.
to keep
that goes
the
all way
white
to
creatures
bottom.
out.
I think it was to keep the aboleth in.
Well, it did
Well,
both.
both
but
probably.
Either way, it is not passable without cutting the net open or removing.
He can't fly over it.
No, because it's like flush with the. You could just cut the net.
Oh, could I just swim under the boat?
No, that's
The
all-
net's
that's the
blocking
point.
us
It goes- the
getting
net
out.
drops down all the way to the bottom. It's
Yeah,
way
but I
down.
hate to cut the net. That's probably their fishing nets.
I mean,
That's what mending is for.
Yeah, we'll figure
Just-
that out.
okay.
You
so-
can't reach it anyways.
That's very
Yeah.
thoughtful of you, Dimitri, but I think it'll be okay.
So after the aboleth dies, can I see anything on him that's worth taking?
No.
Don't hate.
You're relentless.
The loot is at the bottom of the ocean.
Hey, don't hate on me. So I'm
I'm
gonna.
telling you, just take one level of rogue, man. Just enough to like keep doing the stuff you're doing.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna turn and I'm gonna attack the translucent character.
Okay.
14.
It reminds me of Zorro the Fighter. It's just like
Shut up.
it's like you started out as one class, but that's not what you're playing. No, I know it wasn't your choice. but
11
still.
damage.
What are you hitting him with? Pincer spear?
Pincher spear.
So you hit him with the pincer spear, and it closes. And instead of grappling him, it just bisects him.
Blah, 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 blah.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. So do we need to go to the ship now?
Yeah.
What do you guys want to do next? Time does matter, but I'm not as concerned about initiative order per se.
I want to.
I want to go help the ship.
Yeah. we wanna
Also
go.
remember that you, and I think you are diseased.
Yep.
So again, this you said you're
Did
not
you
sure.
succeed your you may have succeeded.
I can't remember.
No, because I remember it coursing.
That's right.
Actually,
Right,
so
right,
you
right.
said so you can tell me if you want to stay in rounds, but my thought is they're gonna have to cut the net. While they're cutting the net, I will use the Ring of Spell Storing, and I will cast Lesser Restoration on Tegan and Bree, knowing that Quetzal can cast it on himself. And because I only have
So
two.
you put 2 charges.
I
in
put
the
two
ring?
Can you
charges
cast
in
it
the
on
ring.
yourself?
Yeah, that's all I have. Well, he can also be something aquatic
He can
where
also
you
hold his
can't
breath for 15
and hold his
minutes,
breath for a long time. So
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm not. I literally can't say or do anything about
Because
what
he's
you're
a
just
shark.
doing. Yes.
yeah, so I'm gonna cast lesser restoration on these two.
What does that give us? What does
it
that
Just
do?
removes the disease.
It removes the disease, so you can now breathe air again and not water.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're
And I gotta
at the
mark
net.
those out of
We
the
cut
ring.
the net. He cured us, and
Okay. You can. Are you staying a shark?
I'm going to. I'm about to get popped out of the shark mode, but then it's going to waste a whole turn having to do it again. So basically, I'm going to drop this form, and then the next turn go right back into reef shark form. Because I only had 2 hit points.
Okay.
So I'm going to
That's
restart
fine.
back at
Yeah.
22 hit points. So not in the middle of battle, I have to waste a whole turn getting bounced out and coming back up.
Druid is cool.
So
It is super cool.
So are you? So what is your plan at this point? You're going to the net.
Going to the net, and I think maybe have the shark bite through it, and then
I
we swim
can
through the hole.
I can cut through it. I can do whatever.
Well,
I want to get on the ship to help.
yeah, the
Sally.
boat's right there, right? So since I can breathe, I'm gonna go up onto the ship.
Okay.
Yeah, we
Also.
just got to cut through the net.
I'm gonna cut through the net. I'll try to do my biting on the net.
He has to go get the ship.
What do you need, babe?
Because what I'm gonna do. You
Theater of
guys,
the imagination.
yeah.
Yeah,
You
it's totally
guys
fine.
get up to the ship. You're able to climb
Do
up.
you
and
do you want me to go
see
get the boat?
No, don't worry about it. You see, one of these is already like on the ground and has dissipated into the jelly stuff.
Okay.
And there's only one left, and it's currently surrounded by 3 of the crew members. You see, which one? What's his name?
Sally?
No, not
No.
Sally. Sally's fine.
The
Yes.
Torn?
There's a pile of bodies around
Yeah,
Sally.
Well, that's I was gonna
The
say. Sally
Dragonborn,
puts a harpoon through his head or something.
Torin the Dragonborn.
Is dead.
He's laying on the ground and he's not moving.
Okay.
Oh, no,
Which
Which is the
and,
first step to being dead.
What is it?
It's awfully suspicious.
Pegger Allgood is also on the ground.
What?
But it looks like Kolga, Kuthu, and Alexi have this last one cornered, and they're just about to finish it off.
I want to charge over and use cure wounds on
Which one?
Who lives? Who dies?
captain.
on the captain. Yeah, on
yell.
Hagar.
I
Yeah.
All right.
Do something.
Go ahead and roll.
For that is 5 hit points
Okay.
back, and then I can use another cure wounds depending on how much time passed on the other one.
Well, you're doing Hagar first, though.
Hagar
right?
first.
Okay. What's everybody else doing? If
Yeah.
you're doing that.
I am kind of patrolling around the boat to see if there's any foes fall in the water, if there's any reinforcements coming.
Okay. Roll me a perception check.
Still a 12.
Well, you don't see anything.
Okay.
It doesn't look like anything's coming
Okay.
this direction intentionally. I mean, like you see fish and things, but it
Right.
doesn't look like they're coming directly.
I'm gonna yell at Sally and ask them if they need any help or do they have this.
He like is right about to harpoon this thing, and he's like, "Oh no, we're good. Thanks, harpoon."
That sounds like Sally. It's fine.
I'm gonna go.
What do you?
Oh, sorry.
I was gonna
Did
go
you want to do
look.
something?
I was gonna yell and then run over to the dragon guy and see if he's like
Okay.
if I can check him to see if he's how bad he's injured.
You check him, and he does not look like he's breathing.
Not breathing.
Mm-hmm.
Since you're doing that, okay, I'll go to the side of the boat and just look down and then out, and just to see if I can see anything.
Off the side of the boat.
Yeah.
Roll me a perception check.
13. 12.
You don't see anything.
Okay.
Well, no, you wouldn't see that. Okay.
You wouldn't see anything.
Yeah, I was like, suspicious.
So at this point, you kind of come back around. That last harpoon, Kuthu manages to take out the last. They're called scums, by the way.
Scum.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at your microphone. Yours is down here.
Oh yeah.
Rebel scum.
That'll hurt you.
No, it's just called the scum. Hold on, that's a kiddo.
Was it? Okay.
Didn't sound like Russell though, was it?
My chance to get some water.
Yeah, we'll take a brief pause. But the second scum is dead, and it appears as if
Can I heal the Dragonborn?
You can definitely cast heal on him.
That's what I mean. Cure wounds.
Yes, you cast it, but
yeah.
it doesn't appear to have any effect.
He's dead. You should have saved him first.
Damn. Can I use a medicine check or something to confirm he's dead?
Sure.
All right, because
Well, I could have done that.
I'm not great at it, but
Damn.
I have a healer's kit, so.
I've got a
You can
plus.
still roll your medicine check.
I've got a plus
15.
3, so
15.
14.
Yeah. You realize he's dead. You're like, maybe.
I don't know. He looks good
So
to me.
when Harmed Arm comes to, or not Harmed Arm, Hagar, when Hagar comes to, because I healed him, right? And I said, I tried my best to heal your friend, but he didn't make it. I cast magic on him, but my magics are not strong enough.
And he kind of begins to sit up, and he looks over and he's like, Taran.
I'm so sorry.
And he kind of scrambles over.
I tried my best.
Kind of embraces him. It appears for now that most of the action has died down.
Do we need a coaster?
No, don't worry about it.
I'll ask Sally if there's a particular. Sally, you've been with this crew a long time. Is there a particular form of respect to pay to the deceased?
Fling him over the side.
Who are you saying it to?
To Sally. I'm asking Sally for insight on how to.
Oh, wow.
I tried to heal him too, but my magic is not strong enough.
Well, Taran, we were really all Taran had. I don't know. I would just give Hagar a moment.
Okay. And by the way, I want to say your harpoons very impressive.
Oh.
You have impressed me.
Well, not good enough, I guess.
Very good still. You won the day and many lived. This is good. You did good. You did really good.
And he doesn't really say anything. He just kind of...
Yeah, I know. I pat him on the back and just kind of... You did good.
Kolga, who was also finishing off the scum, walks over and she looks at you and she just kind of has a grimace about her face and she says, I hope it was worth it.
We
She
did.
walks off.
We did stop the thing trying to take over the town and kill everyone, if that's something.
She just ignores you.
Yeah. I figured.
All right. So what do you guys do at this point?
I think we attend a funeral, honestly.
Right this second?
Well, no. I think right this second we help the crew take the ship back to Merlot?
Molaire?
Merlin.
Oh, actually, no. At first, I'll say, I'll be right back. Hold on. Because I think by now my wings are probably gone.
Yeah.
But I'm going to, I guess I'm going to swim back through and run back up and let Armed Arm out of the closet. He's still bound up in the closet.
Are you going by yourself?
No.
Well, I'm starting if somebody
so you
comes
guys
I'm
out.
gonna
also
grab him and
can
say,
walk away.
"Don't move."
We need to let Haram Daram out of the closet.
We need to check for loot on the ship first.
Oh my god. Really? Come on, man.
There's no loot other than what other people already own. I
Yeah.
don't know if that discourages you or not.
It
But
should.
The scum themselves did not leave any loot.
No, I was talking about the dead Dragonborn, but
Oh.
This guy.
he's not using it.
Just roll a rogue, man. Come on. You are awesome, though. That's your. I mean, that is totally in character, by the way.
sticking with it.
You're doing a good job. That's awesome. Okay. Yeah. So Dimitri will listen to Tegan and wait, but he wants to go let Armed Arm out of the closet.
Are you still a shark in the water?
And until for a while, I mean, if it's like 5-6 minutes and nothing's happening, then
you spend that time and you don't see any other.
Okay.
creatures.
eventually I will
Roll me a nature check. You're proficient in that, right?
Oh yeah, 14.
Okay. You get the idea that even if there were other creatures nearby, if they were under the Aboleth's control now that it's dead, they're either just kind of feral
Okay.
or possibly could have died. You're not really sure exactly what would happen with the translucent
Right.
creatures after they were not under its influence anymore, but you get the Aboleth was kind of the central focal point, and so once he's gone,
some of those things.
Well,
Now, the tower,
he's not really
however much of
gone.
it was built, is still there, obviously, but the creatures it had enslaved are kind of on their own
Is,
now.
how far are we away from where the water was becoming
About 4 hours.
change?
Yeah, because that was
that's
in the
right.
middle of the lake.
And I will tell them the vision I had about the tower being, the goal of the tower was a portal
Right.
to another water dimension.
Maybe I want to check that out later.
Yeah.
Also-
my guess is that he was going to bring.
I can
things
swim
back
there, but I
through
can't
into
swim
this
there that
world
fast.
and take it over.
We should also warn the captain about the other white creatures that could attack them the
Yes.
boats while they're out fishing in that
Yes.
area.
We'll tell them, look,
So,
there won't be any more. We've stopped.
After a while, I'll just revert back and I'll just shimmy up a anchor rope or whatever, and then get back on deck, figure out what's going on.
Yeah, we'll explain to them. They might. I mean, Ketzel probably could explain to them since he's the one that knows, but they could be feral or whatever. But they're.
So I'll do the whole nature talk to everybody.
So after an Aberth dies, it gets reborn back in its home dimension. And I'm guessing the psychic attachment doesn't cross dimensions?
No, it does not.
Okay. Told you I did research.
It's a little bit different. I've tweaked it a little bit
I'm
for
sure.
my own purposes. But
Yeah.
I like to do that just in case people do research. It doesn't bother me.
just-
Then it's just a little bit different.
No, I just like to
well,
know what the creatures are and history
been,
on them.
It's been a couple years, but when I was DMing, I always did that too. I always tweaked them a little bit.
I just like the lore. That's
No,
why
it
I
is. It's cool. It's cool. That's why I did it. I didn't want to discourage anybody from reading it, and I kept enough right that there was some benefit, but not enough that it was totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, because you want people to be able to enjoy the lore of the game if they
Oh
want
crap!
to.
I still can't breathe. Shit.
Yeah,
forgot
you need to
about
cast
that.
House of Restoration yourself. I'm out. I would have cast it on you too. I just ran
Yes,
out.
I do need to cast it on myself.
So here's the
Sorry.
after.
No. I mean, everyone needed it. We
Yeah.
don't have that many uses.
So
Yeah.
if we go back to the mansion, I believe the guards are going to be there. That's why I didn't want you to go by yourself.
Oh, that's smart. Well, they might have let him out. They might not have.
I'll be happy to go with you, but
Yeah, let's go. Let's go together.
Let's all go.
Let's all go.
Although
we're just going to say Breeze follow
I'll have
us.
to
Okay.
hold my breath.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you go back into the house.
So we come back, and yeah, I mean,
You
and
don't
loudly and
can't cast Resurrection on yourself?
I don't have enough spell slots.
Oh.
It's a second level spell. I've used them all.
okay.
Fixing y'all.
After you guys
Before.
have been down here, and then you're around the boat for a while, kind of recuperating with the sailors and Heger's crew, you go back to the larder. The door's open when you get there.
Oh, okay, good. And he's not in there.
He is not in there.
That's
Okay,
fine.
good.
Is there any
Got
meat?
him.
Any meat left in there?
No ham.
Of course.
He appears to have taken the ham with him.
Haram Daram, Haram. We have a report for you. I say it really loud.
You don't hear any response.
Maybe he left the mansion.
So I don't want to take the time to go through every room, but I want to search and see if there's any loot.
Okay. The only room that has anything of significance that
Was
you
the
haven't already
warehouse.
taken
Okay.
would be his room, and which you're able to. I'll say you just break it open because you're not much for lockpicks. But if you spend enough time, you can just break open the chest that's in his bedroom, and he has about 150 gold pieces.
Oh God.
Thank you.
You're gonna just steal from Haram Daram.
He's rich.
I know, but he's rich off the backs of the people. You could give it back to the people.
Do you know my character at all?
I mean, I'm telling you, it would be a good act to give back to the
Yeah.
people.
No, I'm gonna pocket this and spend it on me.
Okay, well, could you? Well,
There's booze and whores.
could you give me 10 gold of it?
No,
Really?
I found it. I keep it.
Of course you. Okay, whatever. See,
You guys,
Oh, but you wouldn't take gold from the church.
I
I don't want to hear it.
No, I would not take gold from the church.
You
It's
should've.
not their fault. They're following
should've.
some
Yeah.
blind prophecy. That I'm the big guy. I'm not that special. They think I am. It's not right for me to take from them
You took holy water from them.
because we needed it to fight the undead. That's part of the church's purpose.
We need gold.
Mistra's greater purpose.
If we had gold, we could have bought Dragonfire, and then we could have kept our sand that turned water into marbles.
Yes. Okay. Yes, you can justify however you like. Still not good.
So after I take the gold, I actually want to take this stone that's not connected to anybody, and I want to talk into it, see if anybody's
What does it
there. So I just announce myself like, "Hello, this is Tegan. I've had this stone for a while. No one's ever answered. This is day 5,000. And
5,641.
if anyone can hear me, please respond."
You don't get a response.
Is there a magic
Would you
code?
sense that it's still possessed by someone?
There's a code I have to know to get.
We should just, if you're right, you should just like a diary. You should just narrate into it at night and just be like, well, to whoever's listening tonight, today was interesting, and just like, and just keep going until like one day, many levels from now, they'll be like, hey, are you the one who did like it'll
Today we killed an aberrath, and Dimitri became a pansy.
That's not how I would describe it. It's like leaning forward. That's not really how it happened.
Okay. So you finished searching Harm Darim's residence. Where do you go next?
Let's go. I suggest we go talk to the captain of the guard.
Are you gonna try to wash her
Allison goes
again?
out.
No, I'm just gonna give her an update.
Okay. You guys make the walk back to the center of town from the villa.
About 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm. And you get there, and there's kind of a crowd standing outside, and you can see Harm Darim and McNeely and some of the other guards that were from the villa there, and they're the gist of it is that they're complaining that the keepers of the Pact were just here to rob him, and they assaulted all of his guards, and they're just trying to take all of his stuff.
So we're gonna walk up.
He's convinced
Which half of that's true.
So he's just gonna walk up and say, "Oh, hey, there are the cowards who did nothing to help."
And Harm Darim, as you approach and do that, says, "Allison, them, arrest them."
Yes, try to do that. That will go well for you, I'm sure.
I'm gonna push my way up to him and just stare him down. You want to arrest me?
And I'm gonna walk right past him and ignore him completely, and move into polite conversation range with Allison.
You can put 150 gold in our stash. I stole it.
He's taking your job and stealing from Harm Darim.
It's 150 gold.
We're in the town square.
Yeah, and Harm Darim is trying to convince Allison that we're thieves.
And no, that we came in and our whole goal was just to beat up his guards and rob him of all his stuff, which wasn't true until after the fight. He made it true by beating up his guards and then losing
By
the dude's
actually
house.
taking
Look,
it.
Yeah.
you let one get away and he stabbed you. If you would have let me kill him in the first place,
Harm Darim still would have said the same thing.
So you push past, and Allison Delgado looks at you and says, Now, let's just figure out what exactly happened here. These have always seemed like fine folk to me, so let's just figure out exactly what happened. I'm sure there might have just been some misunderstanding.
I have a knife. I'll say side eye at McNeely. I have a knife wound here from the misunderstanding, as I asked them politely to leave a dangerous situation so we could resolve it.
And McNeely chimes in, he's like, everybody here knows that I use a spear. I don't use a knife.
Fine, a piercing weapon of whatever type. I don't use weapons. Don't need weapons.
Looks like the story's changing, huh?
Yeah, it looks like you're full of shit, and I was trying to be nice to you, jerk. And then I'll look at her and say, here's the deal. I can tell you the deal if you want to know it, or we could do it. We could all talk together in private, or I don't know the rules in this town.
Why don't we just take a second? I'm not sure that standing out here in front of the guards and all the witnesses here is going to be the best way to discuss this. Why don't we step inside of the guard?
Yeah.
And we'll discuss things there. I'll bring a few of my guards in. You all and his people. We can all talk calmly inside.
That sounds good.
Not
Let's
to
do
me.
that.
how do we
Listen,
know? How do we know these guards aren't on his payroll?
Listen, if they try to kill you, I have every confidence we will kill all of them.
That's not the point.
I know, but
Maybe nobody could kill nobody. How about that?
that would be my preference, but it seems to have not gone that way a couple times now when we're trying to be peaceful, so my friend is very anxious.
You know, I could just set McNeely on fire.
Yeah, let's not do that. Okay, why don't we just go in and talk like rational people and nobody try to kill anybody for once, and maybe we could just have a polite conversation.
Let's try it.
You can still kill everybody later if they're violent to us, but if they're peaceful to us, let's be peaceful to them. That's all I'm saying.
And you call it peaceful as far as them accusing us?
No, I mean, they're assholes, but we can be peaceful even if they're going to be that way.
Okay, so y'all following me into this god shack? Or
Yeah,
not?
let's go.
Yes, ma'am. I believe we are. That's what we're doing.
Well, let's go inside then, shall we?
Yes, ma'am. Let's do this.
and
I'm
so
already there.
She walks in again. And it's big enough, not a lot of space, but there's enough space that all of you can fit in there. And so
Are you still holding your breath?
Oh crap! I'm in the water.
No. What
I'm
I'm going to
gone.
say is,
Yeah, no. I can't. I
They can-
can't breathe.
well, but you can hold your breath for a while. so-
15 minutes. It took us 30 minutes to get here.
Yeah.
I'm back in the
You
water.
could have swum to the swam.
Yeah,
swam.
I'm just. Yeah.
And well, then we can get a barrel
It's,
of water.
it's,
Okay.
and then what?
And then you don't.
I gotta hold my head.
off.
Yeah, no. I'm
Can you
fine.
turn into a squirrel?
That can't breathe.
Underwater it can.
Yeah. No, I mean, not put it this way. Not anymore. I turned into a shark twice.
we could make you a-
Don't worry about it.
It only lasts for an hour though.
Oh, okay. Well
So
then.
you're 30 minutes away
Okay,
from it
great.
being done.
Yeah.
Okay. I just
don't
hate to leave you out.
like I'm doing a lot right now.
Okay.
We're in the talkie phase.
Well, that's true. Your kids will be antisocials.
and so
I just want to make this known. My Warhammer is at the ready.
okay,
Yeah.
it's noted by everyone present.
Yeah.
I just have it leaning on my shoulder.
And so she puts Harum and some of his guards over there, and then kind of puts you guys over to one side, and she kind of goes over to a desk.
There's jail cells behind her, but she's at a desk and she sits down and she's like,
All right, now let's just figure out what exactly happened. Now, I've had most of my guards here, and his guards have been trickling in and out. Why don't we start with you all? Since you're the guests in our town, why don't you just explain what exactly has happened today, and maybe we can all just come to an understanding about what needs to happen next.
So it turns out that there was an evil aboleth entity that mind controlled Haram Daram, which is why he's been doing some things he shouldn't be doing, including funneling people into his basement where they were being turned into the white things, the creatures that attacked the boat, what's his name, the captain, the very nice guy, Hagar Al-Ghul. He was attacked, his crew was attacked, one member was killed earlier, and one member was killed today, the Dragonborn, while they were assisting us in
died?
fighting these creatures that were trying to use the people of this town to open a portal to the aboleth dimension so they could, I don't know, wreak havoc, do whatever terrible monsters do, prey on the people of this town. We tried to help. How do we help? We have to go into Haram Daram's house because the creature causing these problems in his basement. So we say, hey, look, we're going down. We're trying to do this. Haram Daram, mind controlled and in danger. We keep him out of danger, put him in the larder, bind him for his safety, go down to the basement. Along the way, we tell the guards, leave. We don't want to hurt you. Not gonna do anything but go down and kill the creature in the basement unless you want to do the same. Most of them smart. They leave. Yes, go, do what you're gonna do. Right? Fine, great. Then Mr. Wonderful here stabbed me on his way out. I'm not happy about that. I don't kill him back. I let him go. He's a coward, whatever. He can be a coward and a shit ass if he wants to be. So then we go downstairs, we find the creature, lots of other creatures too. They try to kill us. They don't. We kill them. Great for us. Suffer a lot of harm, heal a lot of diseases, bad things, lots of stuff. It's a whole thing. It's what we do. It stinks. We're hurt. We survive. Meanwhile,
Okay,
these
hold on.
creatures.
This herbalith or something, whatever you called it.
Fish
you said
demon.
You killed it.
Yes.
Okay, where's it at now then?
Well, it's so when you kill it, it was in the water in the basement of Haram Daram house. He has in his basement has a little outlet that leads into the lake. So presumably the body's either at the bottom of the lake or whatever happens to fish creatures when they die and decompose.
So it should still be there. I mean, it hadn't been that long, right?
I don't know because some of the creatures that we killed, they disappeared when they died. I think back to the dimension from which they came. They're fish demons.
Well,
of
then
some
I
kind.
think there's just an easy solution to this thing. Mr. Darim, would you be willing to allow all of us together as a group to go to your villa and just double check and check in your basement? If this creature really had been mind controlling you, then of course you couldn't be held liable for anything you had done while under its control. So, if whatever they're saying is true, we should be able to find a body there. And that should resolve everything.
Unless the body went back to its plane, which happens sometimes. That's my worry. But I would think at least some of the creatures might be there, although didn't they turn into water or something when we killed them? They like burst.
Well,
Yeah, they
some of
were
them
just
did because you
gelatinous.
Exploded them, but
Yeah.
Oh, so there should be at least bodies of some of the creatures. Now, I would agree.
But I mean, Hagar can also
And Hagar-
testify to the white creatures.
Yes, Hagar
like,
can tell you
something-
about the creatures that attacked him and his crew
I know
twice.
something strange has been going on. There's been rumors around town about things. I just wasn't entirely sure how those would have been connected to Mr. Darim.
I think creatures put Mr. Darim in a
Well-
bad way and forced him into terrible actions and put him in great jeopardy of his life.
Make me,
Barrels of
make me a
goo.
persuasion check.
The barrels of goo would also, I mean,
Yes,
be
that's true.
some sort
I
of
have
evidence.
I have some
don't
of the
you think?
vials of the goo.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're still there in his basement. And the cage.
13.
Maybe.
Persuasion.
Well, I mean,
So-
Not my best roll.
Haram kind of looks up and goes, I mean, I guess, like, I guess we could go to my villa. I don't. And he looks around over at McNeely, and McNeely's like, and he's like, I guess we could go to the villa. I mean, you're always welcome there, Allison. You know that. But I mean, I guess it couldn't hurt anything. All I know is that they assaulted me and locked me in my larder, and then left me. Presumably, they were just going to leave me there to die.
No, we
I
were
don't
leaving.
know.
We went back to let you
And
out.
Allison looks at you. Hold on.
All right, sorry.
I let you have your say.
You did. You did. I'm sorry.
And so I don't know. I mean, they probably were going to come back to kill me. I mean, that's what I assumed. But we could check out the villa. I guess if you've got the rest of your guards with you, that would be all right. We can feel safe in your company, I think. So, okay, yeah, we can go back to my villa. And she looks at, is that agreeable to all y'all?
Of course.
We'll head back there. We can find this body of this thing you're talking about, and if that body's still
Bottom
alive-
of the lake. How are we going to find it? Can you swim that far?
well,
We
if
have
you
a party
fought it,
member who can.
presumably y'all can swim that far.
We can't. We was near the surface. But there is the goo from the creatures in barrels that inflicts people with a disease and lets them breathe underwater. We could find the goo, I bet.
Well, that's a start, isn't it?
So you're telling me you want to give somebody a disease?
No, look, stop being so
Ketzel
contrary.
can dive down there and look.
Yes. Or I can look. Well, let's just go and see what we can figure out.
Now, on the trip up to the villa, can we all agree that y'all will stay
Inside and
away from each other?
non-violent. Yes,
No.
of course. Yes, of course.
Tegan, you're in the back.
Tegan, really, come on.
I'm never in the back. Come on.
This time you're in the back. Get back there.
You are our most capable in combat, but right now you should probably just let me take the lead on this one.
All right, let's go. I'm going to have my men, give us a second, I'm going to have my men disperse the crowd out there so we don't have to deal with all that on the way out.
And when Tegan gives me that like ugly, horrible glare, Dimitri just gives him this big shit-eating grin.
Ketzel, are you still fish?
I don't know how, I guess timing on all this, where I would be, but,
Because I'm wondering if you're
I
still...
kind of would have assumed you'd swum back to the
Yeah.
dock area near
Yeah.
town.
Okay.
If you know that they're going back.
yeah, and if that took an hour or whatever, I mean, if there's all
Yeah,
this.
by the
is-
time you get back to the house, it will have worn off.
Okay, okay.
If it's 30 minutes, 30
Right,
minutes.
right,
you're
right,
done.
right.
I'm
Okay.
wondering if he's still a fish. He can get back to the house quicker than we
He
can.
can, 15. Well, he can swim. It's 15
No, I
minutes.
broke that to be,
Okay.
yeah.
You still have a swim speed, though, don't you?
Yeah, you're-
Yeah, I mean, it's still 30 feet.
Yeah.
I mean, I can cut across the lake
Yeah,
if y'all are
it's
doing
slightly
the,
quicker.
the road, yeah.
So you can be there by the time they get there, and
Okay.
it'll have worn off.
I'll do that.
So you guys walk back to the house. You see Ketzel there. He's breathing normal again.
Yay!
Yeah, you're better. Disease wore off.
All right. Now, you just show us where all of this happened to go down at. And then
All right, so we
look
take
into
them
some
down.
of the things that Mr. Dom's claiming. Like,
Well-
you broke into his home and stole some of his goods.
We'll,
No, okay, that was
we'll take him. We'll take him to the basement.
Okay. So you
Wheeze.
take everybody down to the basement. It's a very awkward trip down the stairs because it's a much narrower passage. So
Who's in front of me?
So she puts Darim in front, his group in front, and then her group of guards and her, and then you guys.
I assume Dimitri's leading our group down there.
Yeah.
But everyone gets down there, and when you get down there, the aboleth body is floating.
Oh, okay.
It's just there.
That's the creature.
I'll swim out there and pull it to the shore.
There you go.
It's tough, but you're able to do it. And
Does it still have the mucus around it?
How big is it
Meh.
compared to Quetzal?
it's large.
It's large, so it's at least double my size.
Oh, really?
Not bigger.
Okay.
And then the barrels are still there.
Yes.
So those are the barrels with the goo that I told you about. That's the creature that was mind controlled and also creating the white creatures that attacked Hagar Al-Ghud's boat twice.
There's the cage.
And there's the cage where they were turning
And
people into the thing.
Are there still some of the minions here dead?
Yeah, some of the bodies
Yeah,
are still
they were turning them into these things. Now, in fairness, Haram Daram
door.
was mind controlled, so I don't think he was willingly participating in this, but he was participating. Now, what I don't know is maybe they were just following orders, but his guards were protecting all of this and lying about
But
it.
didn't he know about it some? I forget.
He was mind controlled, so he knew about everything.
He knew about all of it, but he was mind controlled.
All right, Allison. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. So, yes, a lot of what they're saying is true. Okay, but you have to understand, it wasn't my choice. I didn't really want to do this, right? I didn't. It was the mind thing. So I'm not responsible for any of that, right? I mean, you guys agree, right?
No.
You understand.
I mean, I think even outside of this, you're still a weasel who's taking advantage of people, but not this. I don't think this was you.
Look. It wasn't even. Here's the deal. It wasn't even all him, right? You know, when you do that connection, somebody who was connected.
He was for a time.
You see, you know it. You know the connection, right? There was that other thing.
Yeah,
claws.
I don't know what he's talking about.
You know what I'm talking about with the claws, and it had the cane and the hood. You remember? Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, are you? Was that a breath or?
Yes, I saw that.
Okay,
but
look,
that
so
doesn't
neither
defend
of us is
you.
responsible for the things we did when we were under control, right?
Yes, we are.
And that thing, well, I mean that thing, you know. I mean,
Yes,
I saw
but-
you. I could see through it. I saw through it through you. You were tossing people off the ship left and right.
No, I was tossing monsters off the ship left and right.
But you
If
have
your
to-
ship
You
is
were
under
trying
attack,
to kill Hagar, though.
can you prove that?
Well, I saw it.
But Haram, you have to understand.
Proof?
Because you were mind controlled, we had to bind you away for your safety and ours. If you had come out, it would have made you do horrible things or made you try to kill people. We had to keep you out of the way while we dealt with it, so no harm came to you, or you didn't cause harm to someone else.
And he's like,
You can see that, right?
he's doing this. Like, he's biting a nail, and he's like looking around, and he's like, okay,
You understand that, right?
yeah, but you guys want to protect me, right?
No.
That's what you said. You said that, right?
I said that, yes.
Okay, so
I didn't.
I'm
Okay.
trying not
So I
to
wasn't
hurt you.
entirely honest when you asked me before about what was going on. I kind of knew just a little bit more about what's going on than I may have told you guys about.
Okay, well then tell us
Okay.
so we can do something about
This
it.
is
That's
important
clearly, and I
information.
pointed the aboleth body. Clearly, what we do is solve problems.
So, the thing it was building, it was like a kind of like a portal, kind of like a thing, but it was going to the elemental plane of water,
Right.
and it was gonna flood everything.
And cover the entire place with water here.
Yeah, that's I think that's what motivated. And he points at the kind of bloated body
Yeah,
of the.
that's the thing it's building in
Yeah,
the bottom
no,
of the
that's
lake.
what it wanted. That's,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, the good thing is it's dead, and the thing it's building in the bottom of the lake didn't get finished. So
Well,
no,
you
Are
don't
they still
understand.
working on
No,
it, though?
You don't understand. That's what it wanted. Yeah, but I don't know what it wanted. You know?
oh, you don't know what the guy in charge of that guy wanted.
Yeah, that wasn't really clear to me. He didn't really tell me very many things.
Oh, that is a problem.
Where is this guy?
Yeah, well, I don't know. I never. Well, I did see him one time, but not like
He's
really
in
well.
Istanbul.
Constantinople, I think.
Close enough.
No, I mean Istanbul.
he,
Constantinople. Okay, never mind.
He wasn't really talkative.
No, seriously, where was he?
He's
No.
in the town
Isgarth?
Isengard?
Okay.
Isgarth.
Oh, he's in Isengard.
Because that's
Isengard.
everybody's.
Isgarth.
Ice Malt.
Isgarth.
So,
Wait,
Although he was when you saw him in the vision.
In the vision. Well, no, that's what Harm Darm told us.
That's where you met him.
Oh yeah, that's where he met him when Haram Darim.
But we don't know if he's still there.
We don't know that he's
But
not.
that was at
Well,
the
we do
beginning
know
of this,
that-
when Haram Darim.
We do know that people are dying in Icegarth right now. That's where all the guards went.
Yep.
That's right. And they probably are dying because of the same thing. This goo that makes you breathe water
Yeah.
and not air.
So I know a little bit more about that.
Well, tell us
Okay,
about that.
can you just tell us it
Oh,
all?
I know, but you want to protect me, right?
This is your last
We're
chance.
trying to save lives. We're trying to protect everybody.
So I had to deal with Auxiliaries Fishery. They did not really know what was going on, but I would sometimes, take the fish that would come in. They'd be coming in, and I'd cover them with the mucus, and then we'd ship them off to Icegarth, and then ship them, mix them in with the regular fish. And so some people went, and they wanted it for a distraction. I think that's why.
Sorry,
A
what,
distraction.
So the
Hold on.
fish thing
What was the name of the-
originated here, and that's why the people were
Well,
getting sick in Isengard.
was like concerned that if a big city like Icegarth got too much wind of things, they might pour some resources into stopping what was going on. So they
Right.
wanted to
That makes
trying to
sense.
keep them away.
what was the fishing company name?
Auxiliaries Fishery. It's the big fishery over in
So
town.
basically, now that's why you had the storage of this goo to put in the fishes.
Right. Yeah.
So we're not gonna do that now, and so then that
Of
won't
course, yeah,
that
of
won't
course not.
that won't be a problem anymore.
Not a problem.
Okay, but we still need to find that guy.
Yeah, the guys. But
Is he where we were a little while ago on the boat? Who saw the vision? You did?
No,
Actually, yeah.
I might have saw the vision,
Did
but
I?
we were told that after we Harm Garm was removed from his connection, he gave us a little bit of information, and at that point is when he
So
Harm Garm. Go ahead.
as you're having this discussion and Haram Darim's looking around and talking with you, you see almost instantaneously there is a figure standing on that rocky outcropping right there, and we'll just use this to represent it. It doesn't actually look like that. It instead looks like a hunched over creature with a dark purple hood, claws, and a cane.
This is a good guy.
Absolutely. And he's standing on the rocky outcropping, and he looks right at Haram, and you can see you're the first one to notice.
Okay, of course.
And you're closest to it also.
Right.
But you see it, and then you see Haram kind of looking around like this, and then he looks over, and he's like,
Can I take a potion of jumping from Bree and run at him, drink the potion, and jump on the rock?
you can try and grab one. But since the only person who doesn't really surprise
okay.
is Ketzel.
Okay.
So I bet you do something if you wanted to.
Call out to everybody else that there's a figure on the rock. Company. An observer.
Wait, did you say company?
Yes.
Okay, so I get the cake out.
And
Bring the mana potion.
is there, other than shouting?
Can you?
Have a Tears for Fears moment. Let it all out.
Why not? I will
500 miles.
I will entangle.
There you go. There you go.
Try to cast a spell on it.
Okay.
Grasping weeds and vines sprout in a 20-foot square starting from the point within range.
So basically the rock.
Yeah. Difficult terrain, and it's entangled unless it makes a strength saving throw.
How did it
Strength
get
saving throw.
Is the net? No, the net's been cut.
Okay.
What's your
Yeah.
spell DC?
Well, then that's back here.
It
14.
looks like it's caught up in the weeds right now.
Okay.
Okay.
It can use its action to try to beat it.
It doesn't look concerned.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
So Haram Darim sees it, and it's standing there in the weeds. You're able to respond quick enough that the vines sort of start wrapping around its feet. And when it does, it kind of pushes the robe aside. You can see kind of clawed feet also. And it looks over and it says,
Well, it's about time you stopped talking, Haram. I think you've told them quite enough.
and he raises a finger, like it's got a claw on it, and he raises a finger and he points it right at Haram Darim, and in an instant, a beam of reddish-orange light emanates from its finger, and Haram Darim kind of just glances over at you real quick, and his face kind of goes pale, and he turns to dust.
Wow, disintegrate!
I don't have time to
Holy
react.
crap!
No, not.
So I don't know how it works in this system, but can I roll something to try to identify what spell he just cast or what
Arcana,
action he just did? Or
You can do an Arcana check.
is it Arcana? Okay. I mean, John the player, think I know what it is, but Dimitri should have to roll for it. Yeah.
I'll do it too. I have -2.
I'm surprised my Arcana's not better. Hold on, maybe.
You'll beat him.
Yeah. 10. I rolled really
I
crappy.
beat him.
Nice.
But still,
Neither of you knows exactly what spell it is, but both of you know that it's got to be pretty significant to immediately turn someone.
Yeah, it's a high level spell.
Yeah.
He's a big time caster.
Yeah.
That's where I lean over to.
What kind of cantrip is that?
Yeah, exactly. I lean over. I lean over to Allison. That's really big time magic.
And actually, I need.
I still want to move.
Well, you will once you get a chance to respond.
No, yeah, that's just observation and knowledge. Like we still can do stuff. I think.
I need to look this up.
I can jump 17, so
Everybody
I
to
can
make a saving throw here.
I don't want to talk too definitively about rules. I'm still learning, but this was a lot different than the edition I know. But it's cool. Kind of love it.
Are we scared?
I believe.
So Constitution?
I actually think it's wisdom. Let me double check.
Medicine?
So I'm gonna be terrified.
No, it's a saving throw. Just go ahead and roll your d20s. I believe it's wisdom.
God, man, I roll awful. I fail.
But my
Hey, puppy.
tablet is taking
Hi.
too
Did you wake up?
Okay, what did you all get? Let me see.
It's wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
Yeah. How did I roll the highest?
What is this for?
12.
We don't know yet.
12.
15.
11.
13.
Okay.
You need to go outside?
So all of you are currently, you definitely have the desire to move, but you're unable to move your body right now.
All of us are paralyzed.
Yes.
You need to go outside too, girl?
Come on, you.
No?
Oh, she'll go. She just goes.
Wait, is
around
it because we're frightened?
back. No, it is not frightening.
No, it's.
I mean, it might be frightening, but you are not frightened.
It's hold person, I bet, or a higher level version of it. Math, hold person math.
So I didn't,
You were paralyzed.
So what? Sorry, what was the?
we don't know
I
yet.
gotta get.
Does
the-
Allison and the others appear to be paralyzed too?
Okay.
Is it everybody or just us?
Oh, DC 20. Okay. Yes, they're all paralyzed.
Oh, hi.
Okay.
I mean, if
Yeah,
you
there
want
was
to,
wisdom. That's
can you still speak when you're paralyzed or no? Like magically paralyzed?
I have the condition right here. Paralyzed says incapacitated, cannot move or speak.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I just give him my evil eye.
So it looks and he says,
We can't take any actions.
correct.
An effective way to monologue.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I find it very interesting that she sent you for here. A little disappointed. Though you did accomplish the job she wanted. Well, be sure to give her my regards when you see her again. But do tell her that the other 11 of us have rounded about our fallen brother. And we plan on seeing her very shortly. If you would give her my regards.
And he's looking, when he's saying this, he's looking at the four of you.
Right.
The other 11, so I'm guessing.
And he says, wow, obviously you've put a bit of a speed bump into the current plan. I have no doubts that you'll certainly fail in trying to stop the other 11. But do make sure she knows I have no problem sparing all of you. I would just feel so bad killing a dog. But if she would ever like to show her face, I'd be happy to face the master. But you're not really worth the time. So, give her my regards.
And you watch as he just kind of like, he initially failed the saving throw, so he was restrained by the the roots.
Got him.
But you watch as he just like kind of takes his time and gets the roots out, and then he's like, I'm sure I'll see you again. And he snaps his fingers and he's gone.
You sure I couldn't rage out of that?
And so so when you just
And
see,
then after a minute, the
I was gonna say you just
paralysis
see
wears off.
Dimitri trembling, and the moment it wears off, an eldritch blast like flies out of his hand towards the place,
misses the
and,
spot
like
where it was.
and like yeah, it goes like 2 feet wide of where the thing is, and he's just like, I forgot to say harpoon.
And there's a pile of dust where Harm Darm was.
Wow. You gonna pick up the dust?
So-
Might be worth
Can I
something.
search his body?
I'll say to the captain of the guard.
And she's just, her jaw is open right now, and she's like,
And then this, I'm gonna lean over to her. I told you, we deal with bad stuff. We solve problems.
Nestor, do you believe us now?
So I'm guessing this house is for sale?
There's two things that I think
Okay,
you all should know. One, yes, I believe you. Two, get the hell out of my town. What are you doing here?
Saving you from that thing.
You brought it here.
We did not bring
seems
it-
to know you.
We didn't bring that thing. We didn't bring that thing here. It brought that other thing here, and we saved you from it.
Stop. Why did that thing come here? To kill Harm Darm.
Right.
So who brought him here?
Haram Darim.
Not
let me
us.
just blame the pile of dust sitting on the floor, because that makes a lot of sense.
Would you rather be the dust?
Our work
I
here
don't even
is
know what you're talking
our
about.
work here is
Get outta
done.
here.
Yeah, we're leaving anyways.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Why is so? As we're walking away, why is everyone so ungrateful, man? You save somebody, they blame you. You save somebody, they blame you. You save somebody, they blame
They
you.
just don't understand.
It's just annoying, man.
I want to throw
it's so
McNeely in the
rude.
water.
You can throw one. That's
Throw what?
nobody's gonna stop.
No, actually, I'm gonna get. No,
If you're like trying to seriously hurt
Oh,
him,
up the stairs.
No. I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the barrels of the goo and dump them all in the water where they can't hurt anybody else. No, wait. Actually, that might hurt
are
somebody
you
else.
angry when you're doing it? Because does it just look like an angry guy just?
Actually, no. I'm gonna start to Allison and say,
He's throwing a
listen,
tantrum.
listen, you need to dispose of these barrels properly. The matter in there is diseased. It will make people unable to breathe air. It is very dangerous. That's what Haram was using to poison the people in Isengard. You need
Oh,
to
crap.
do something about
I meant
that.
to ask that Joker a question before he disintegrated. Oh well.
Or we couldn't speak anyway, right?
No, yeah, right. It just before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do
Okay.
you want me to destroy it now, or do you have a plan for it?
Let her deal with it. Let's leave.
Because I don't want to
we'll
come
handle
back.
it.
I
As
don't
long
want to
as you're
come.
on your way out, we'll handle it.
Actually,
Your best way to keep us away is not have any of this going on, because if this keeps going on, we're gonna have to come back. So you solve it, we don't have to come back and bother you anymore.
Do you need a bath?
Would you stop, please? Come on now.
We gotta go. We're leaving. We gotta go talk to
I'm
the
just gonna stave in these barrels. Just bam, bam, whatever it takes. Produce flame.
Okay. Destroy
Whatever.
'em.
Yeah. Just
Okay.
I don't trust anyone to not mess
Don't
with
get
it.
any of it on you.
You can take enough time to get rid of it.
So who was Haram Darim's chief person? Was it
McNeely.
McNeely?
His chief guard, yeah.
Okay. So I will try to talk to
Did you throw
McNeely.
him in the water?
Not yet.
Not yet. So,
I don't like them.
You're gonna get the dust and just.
your master mentioned using the fishery to send tainted food to another city. Was anyone at the fishery compliant with this scheme as well?
Well, there was a guy who was helping us out, the owner of the fishery, but I don't think he knew anything about the stuff going on exactly. Truthfully, I didn't know the full extent of it. But Zirius Osilius, he's the owner of the fishery. He was good friends with Prefect Darim, and they had some sort of deal going on over there. Some sort of agreement that the fish would go there, they would produce the ice, pack it in ice after he'd coated it in mucus, and then send it off to Isengard.
What about the person that received it in Isengard?
Joe! They all look the same to me. Insight. I rolled a 5 with a 1 to try to figure out if this guy is telling me the truth or
I
not.
don't really know.
I don't know, because it's like
This is McNeely you're talking to?
his skin's not changing color, his scent is the same,
the outward
he's not throwing his feathers up. It's like, how do y'all read each other? This is bullcrap. You know?
I guess, can I try an insight? Sure.
Anybody who wants to.
I'm. Oh, Okay.
Maybe he's with child and it's throwing off his pheromones.
He looks
Could be.
super.
That's
I
a
rolled
good
one. He
guess.
looks super reasonable to me.
12? No, 11.
18.
Okay.
There you go,
The
somebody.
three of you are like, I'm not really sure. And you're like, it seems like he's being honest.
Okay. I
I
think
don't want to drag this up too much longer, but if there's like some evil plotter guy, I don't want to leave town without dealing with him. But
right. No, I think we're good.
yeah,
I think it's
I
time
think it's report back.
I think it's time to report to the Sphinx.
Do we know who the fish is? Is there somebody working with the guy in Icegarth?
No, they were just shipping it normally, but they were mixing fish in, and
Yeah.
then it was the normal transport to Isengard.
So there's nobody in Icegarth that, checks the fish to make sure it didn't rot on the way from here to there?
There is, but I don't think there's any.
I don't think they were in
difference
on
the
it. It doesn't seem
fish.
like.
Also, they pack the fish in ice, by the way.
Yeah.
It'd still go bad.
Yeah, but it doesn't look rotten. It just has the goo on it.
Which, by the way, as a side note, I had set up a potential encounter in the Oscillorus fishery, and I was very proud of the setup that they have in order to produce the ice. Because they have like wizards that do they control water and freeze the ice, and there's barbarians that like break the ice up into like.
nice.
Just as a side note, never
You
actually got
planned
to do
it.
that encounter.
Nobody came. No, we were all just like, yeah, we're not going to
It
go
was
in there.
fun.
Don't worry, we may
been
have more marbles filled with water that we can just smash
that's
in there.
Hey, look, don't worry about it, because you know what? Down the road somewhere, there's going to be a fishery with barbarians and wizards, and we're going to wander into it, and that'll just be what it
I'll
is.
reuse it. I'll reuse
So
it.
like long ago, not to interrupt the war story here with my war story. So I gave a nice old school, treasure map to the party, with like, oh, here's the path you're on, the mountains and this and that, and the high road, but down here in the valley, ooh, there's a skull and crossbones at this haunted house. And they look at that and they're like, wow, so the path we're on is safe. Let's keep on the path. And I'm like, there's this
like,
house here in the middle of
There's
the
a
chest.
thing
There's
with
the
a
thing
big star and highlight on it.
the stuff that I'm plotted the adventure for. And they're like, yeah, keep on the path. We're level 3. We can't survive that haunted house. We got to keep going.
Do you remember when you were like,
And I was like,
we were in town and he was like, that thing that's the goal of your quest, it's in this warehouse. And we're like, the warehouse? Yeah, the warehouse of death and destruction. And we were like, well, shit, we're not going in there. We'll just wait till nighttime, and when they come out, we'll have
it was this cargo was going to hit the docks and be taken to this warehouse.
Yeah.
And this guy was like, it was like an Ocean's 11 thing. He's like, I can't do this myself, but I want a big score. You've got a party, you've got a crew that can get shit done. So I've got the map and I got the timeline, I got this and I got that. I know when the treasure's going to be there. I need you to help with the muscle, right? So they're like, what time is it supposed to hit the dock? Okay, 5 o'clock. What time is it supposed to get to the warehouse? 5:30. Okay, 5:15. We're going to ambush it in the street.
And you were like, but the whole thing's in the warehouse. You're like, we're not
the
going to the
warehouse.
warehouse. That's super dangerous. We're not doing that.
with all the traps and all the cool shit. They're like, we wait for it in the street.
Yeah. Players screwing stuff
No,
up.
it's great.
Right?
Where do you go next?
Well, let's go
to the Sphinx.
Before we do that, let's go to our camp that we had set up outside the.
Oh, and get all our stuff.
So as you leave the villa, you can see that Hager's ship is pulling into the dock now.
Oh, actually, yeah, I do want to
As
go talk to
you
Hager.
guys are passing through the middle of town to go back.
Can we
Yeah,
just
we should
update
go
him real
talk to him.
fast?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
go while they're doing that. I'm gonna go pack up the tents.
Okay.
Okay.
I want to debrief
To the
Hager.
camp that's just outside of town by yourself. Okay.
Yeah,
Can I go with you?
sure. Let's go.
Let me just, yeah.
Can we
double
hold
up.
hands?
Yeah.
To what? You said yes. It's too late.
Yeah.
He said, "Can you hold hands?"
We can skip.
There you go.
Okay. So are the two of you going?
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
go with you, Dad.
Okay. So you they're
It's a soft skin mating
down
ritual or
the,
friendship
what is
ritual.
What's the board that they put down?
Plank.
Gangplank.
Gangplank. That they put the gangplank down and they start coming off the ship and they're carrying on a stretcher Taran's body, and they're coming down and so it's just some of the other sailors, not necessarily ones that had been of any particular note, but then the rest of them are coming off, and you can see behind Taran that they're carrying him down is Hager following behind, and then Kolga and Kuthu are following behind as well as Alexei, and they're all kind of getting off following him. Yeah.
Haram, what is to be done about your comrade?
Well, we'll
We'll have a funeral for him probably here tomorrow night. We'll send him off real good. We'll get the raft. We'll light it as it's going off into the lake. So he burns, and then his ashes will be mixed with the lake that he spent most of his life on.
Would it be disrespectful if we attended? May we attend?
Well, I don't see anything wrong with it. I'm sure he would have wanted you there.
Just to pay our respects, he
He
fought well.
always,
Yes.
he always appreciated the Keepers of the Pact. He always thought you guys were there for the people, understood the people on the ground, and that you could make a difference in the lives of the people who were really oppressed and broken, beaten down.
That's the goal. That's what we try to do.
He would have been honored to have you there, I think.
And then we don't have to rope it, but I'll tell him kind of, here's what happened, here's what was going on, here's the whole plot that was stopped. You guys were an instrumental part of it, and also here's what, just so you know, here's what went down just a little while ago in Harm Darim's deal. This is what, this is what Allison saw. She's probably pretty freaked out. This is what's going on. And I'll tell him, look, I believe of all the people we've met in this town, you have the best head of your shoulders, and whoever they give a title to, whoever they say is in charge, many of the people in this town look to you. And so it will be important for you to keep vigilant and keep your spirits up and keep the people's spirits up. I think you're out of the woods, out of the danger for now, but that doesn't mean it will stay that way. So you should stay vigilant, and if trouble again returns to this town, let the keepers know and we will come and help.
What are you guys planning to do anything about the tower in the middle of the lake?
Well, I think because it was not complete, there is no immediate danger, but we will report back, and I think other keepers maybe who are more capable in that department will probably come up with a long-term solution. But there is no immediate danger because it was not finished.
All right, I guess if you say so.
Do we know that?
Well, that's
Says
what
the guy that's not here.
Well, the vision I had was that I would have shared with you guys is that the same thing, that it was a portal, but that it needed to be completed, and there was a sense of, unless I'm getting it wrong,
Roll me.
I thought there was a sense of urgency in getting it completed, which made me think it wasn't
Roll
yet
me.
completed.
Just roll me an intelligence check.
Okay. Well, it's
Uh-oh.
It's not so great. 16.
Okay. You piece together, when you think about the vision that you saw and what you guys encountered, the patches of salt water, the elemental plane of water contains both salt and fresh water, and it's like pockets of each. And so parts of the elemental plane of water were being transmitted to the lake. It wasn't completed in the sense that their idea was to keep building it up and then water would pour out until it would basically flow over everything. But like the Kuatoa that don't belong here, those are in the elemental plane of water.
Oh,
So they're already
those
coming
came
over.
through the portal. So the portal is active.
Yeah.
It hasn't. They didn't complete
It's
their
not a complete
primary objective.
Oh.
Strength
It
yet.
is still an open portal.
Oh, crap.
Um,
Okay, so we need to close that? How do we do that?
Fire.
Not underwater.
Well, we take those barrels of the goo that I just dumped in the water, and we slather ourselves with them, and then go down. I don't know.
Okay, well, let's do that. That's fine.
I'm joking. I don't know.
It's like,
I don't know
let's
yet.
do it.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I feel like
We
this
have
is-
vials of it still.
Are we just talking amongst ourselves, or are we? Y'all still
I'm really not there, so
Yeah,
I
so
can't
that's why
really
I'm
do
doing
that.
You can have
but-
this discussion in a moment. Right now, it's the two of you, and you're there talking with.
That's a good point. We will think on this further because I share concerns about that tower. So we have to report back soon. That does not mean that we will not deal with it or we will send others to deal with it because it is not as bad a problem as it could be, but it remains a problem. So we will figure out something to do about it. We may ask you again for your help depending on what we need, but we must deal with the tower or the water will continue to change and more things will continue to come through to threaten you. So we must deal with that also.
I had the perfect spell, and then
But-
all of a sudden it's 4th level. I'm like, damn it.
But the immediate danger from the originator of this problem is dealt with, but that problem remains.
Yeah.
So
It's
yes.
just, it's dangerous. We can't just jump in.
Do you know of a way to?
I mean, I assume from what you described, if we were to destroy the tower, then the portal would probably close, right?
No, yes, definitely, but
If we get enough ships together, and if we can get people enough, I mean, Kuthu's one, but obviously not enough on his own, people to go down there,
No.
hook up some lines to the ships, lines to the stones in the tower, pull it down. I mean,
we could help you with
Is it that shallow? Is it that high up? Is it it's not sticking out of the water, right?
It's not sticking out of the water. No, they didn't finish it to get that high, but it goes all the way to the bottom, the seafloor.
Well, Kuthu
Yeah,
and our friend Quetzal, he's capable of using magics to become aquatic creatures. He can help with that too. Some of us might be able to. We have some of the goo from those creatures. It's a limited supply, but we could do something with that for a little while.
Well, could we like you said, like get a bunch of boats and have them drag their anchors over it or something like that?
I think that something like that could work, obviously. We'd have to get enough ships together. We could do that. Once things clear up in Isgarth, we could probably they've got plenty of ships, but they've been a bit busy with what's going on there. So we could probably get enough ships from there. Maybe even inform some of the military, get some guards on the ships to, if any more of those frog-like things come out.
That's a good idea.
I mean, we can make it do now that we know the nature of the thing.
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
That
And
would
it's
be
not
better than us
continuing to
just
be built from what sounds
swimming
like
down there.
nobody's
No,
actually
it's
building.
just the problem is just that it remains. So once you tear it down, the lake should go back to normal. The fish should return, and the things should stop coming through. But you're right. You'll need some guards because the danger will be if anything else on the other side of the portal gets curious.
Look, it's a problem for another day, though. All right.
Yes, agreed.
I'm not going to worry about it today. Tonight, we're going to take our time, get some rest. Tomorrow, we'll celebrate the life of Tarim, and then we'll put him to rest.
Yes.
Agreed.
You're welcome to be there.
We'll be there.
We'll be there. And we will see you tomorrow for the celebration then. And then I'll go find these jokers, kind of tell them what the conversation is.
So what are you guys? You just packing up, kind of the.
Well, make
base
sure we
camp?
have our tents and our roll.
Yeah.
Well, are we going to spend the night here, though?
Yeah.
So are we going to the
so-
funeral or not?
I definitely want to go to the funeral. It's up to you guys. But I will say to Tegan, I think whatever for this time, I think this camp was a great idea, and I think it will be very useful to us in the future. So save the supplies. Maybe we can even build it up better. But I think this was brilliant idea. This is certainly not the last time we're going to get ambushed from my aunt, if for nobody else. So great idea, very good. We should be ready again to do it. But we need to attend the funeral. I think it's only right.
Side question, just to know. So the Bree and Tegan got some level of understanding about Dimitri's familial relationship when you guys were in Doncaster.
Oh, that's
but
right.
Quetzal wasn't there. So is that something that you guys talked with Quetzal about once he became a more regular
I don't think he would understand.
companion?
I think,
He doesn't understand human ways.
yeah, I think Dimitri.
I may understand, but I may not care.
Yeah.
I think Dimitri might have taken him aside and tried to fill him in a little bit once they started traveling together regularly. Just
Just
because,
as a
It's a
warning.
danger
Yeah,
to be
because-
aware of, I think, that he...
because Dimitri didn't want to tell anybody, but after these two were put in danger from him not telling them, he sort of learned from that, and so he would have told Quetzal just as once he trusted Quetzal, which wouldn't take that long.
Hey, heads up, my aunt's trying to kill me.
My aunt's trying to kill me at every turn, and also I don't like to go near the church, but I'm kind of a big deal, so
It was
sometimes
really
that's
fun
helpful.
to go into the church.
Super embarrassing and problematic, but it is helpful. And so that's a place for refuge if and when my aunt tries to attack again, because
Is your aunt the matriarch of the clan?
she's essentially, yes, but only because I have not assumed the clan leadership, I guess is the way to put it in your terms. there was
Oh, I didn't know you could breed.
there was a prophecy. Because of the prophecy, she believes I'm a threat to her, even though I have no intention of. My goal is to start my own clan, but she believes I am going to take over her clan, so she wishes to kill me.
I support your desire to become a woman.
What?
The matriarch.
No.
Look, that's your thing, you know. I'm totally. I've got an open mind about things like that.
No, listen.
I'll help you with your transition. I'll do whatever my magic can do to aid you on your journey.
That's not how that thing
As I
works.
say into the stone, night 5,000. Dimitri,
I'm just playing along.
Dimitri became a pansy again
Yeah,
today.
Dimitri will explain it. He won't
No,
explain
yeah,
it, but
I
it's
know.
like, listen, I don't mean.
Yeah.
What I mean is, that may be an ongoing thing for a while. Like, I could just see us, like, going to the next mission. Look, I'm not interested in being a woman, okay? That's not what this thing is. God, seriously. I want to mate. No, there's going to be a different, but I'm not, never mind.
So you've got.
But yeah,
the
just want
rest
you to know,
of the
like, it could
day,
be dangerous.
It's like 5-ish in the
So yeah,
afternoon.
you'll know.
So you've got the rest of the night, and you've got tomorrow. The next night is when the funeral is.
So
is there anything you want to do?
how long does it take to get back to the Sphinx? That's a while.
That's what I was going to ask.
No, it was actually only a few hours
was,
from
like-
where the
So my thought is we could go to the Sphinx, we could report, sleep there, and
Hustle
then
back.
come back.
when you say go to the Sphinx, are you talking about going to the
That was just like
the
a
little
well.
den that was like 4 hours away, not to the whole, just the mirror.
The mirror that was in the ground.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, okay.
is there a stable we can rent horses and do it twice as fast?
Yeah, you could get.
It's a good idea. Let's do that.
Okay. I mean,
Or we can talk to your girlfriend and see if she'll loan us horses. But she doesn't want us back in the town.
Yeah, she
so.
probably-
no, she's not gonna loan us horses. She's gonna threaten us to leave. Like, we probably should just stay away from her. Is what I'm thinking.
Or take a boat. There's the map.
Well, you can take a boat to Isgarth, but
But then you still have like an
tunnel
hour.
where the mirror was not off the water.
Yeah.
that
No,
was
let's
off
just
the road.
let's just hustle there. We got it.
Yeah. We don't really need horses.
I'm just
But
curious.
you're at
good
the
workout.
southern tip of that lake. That's where Molaire is.
We can.
Oh,
And if
okay.
you follow the road,
It's like
right there?
between. No,
it's actually off the road a little bit. It's like
it's
south
like
of the
between
road.
Icegarth and.
But it was
Molaire.
a 4-hour walk away.
It's like in there. It was like 4 hours away.
We
Fine.
can either walk or rent some meat.
Let's
Well,
walk.
I definitely think we all need to rest because we just got out of a battle and
No, I
nobody.
agree. I definitely need to rest.
But we need to go there too. So,
Could we rest tonight and then leave first thing in the morning to the Sphinx? and
well,
then
it's
come
it's
back?
5 o'clock. So if we hustle there, it'll be nine, 9ish, 9:30ish, whatever.
Break out the bedrolls, sleep in the
Sleep
cave.
in the cave
Okay.
with the tent or
I
with the
can
mirror.
I can heal everyone before we sleep, get my spells back in the morning,
Okay.
Yeah.
fill up the ring.
So we're gonna hustle back to the mirror.
Yeah. It's a pretty uneventful journey.
You sure I didn't scare any bears?
Speed
and
walking.
you guys get to about the spot where you have to veer off from the road and head into the woods. And who goes to because there was the stone in place that was covered with brush and things to hide it. Who's the person that's going up there?
Probably
Guessing
Ketzel
Ketzel.
finds it. I
I'll
assume.
find it.
Well, because
Okay.
he's the one who can
So
see it.
Ketzel goes to it. You all know what it looks like. You know what to look for. So you
Okay.
get there, and the first thing you notice is that it's slightly off, and that when you speak the words in order to deactivate the arcane ward, it doesn't do anything, as if the arcane ward is inactive anymore.
I will tell that to everyone. Someone has been here. It has been triggered already.
So I'll make my way into the cave first.
So that
then.
means, would we know, does that mean somebody's already inside? Or is this like,
Or somebody's
You
been
know
Something's
the ward
wrong.
has been activated, and the stone has been moved.
okay.
What would the ward do if it wasn't activated?
explodes.
Okay. Is there evidence of?
If it's set off, it
Right, right.
explodes and does damage.
But there's no evidence of like
No.
charred. Okay. I would know what that would look
Yes,
like. Okay.
They would have left.
Okay. It's
Or somebody magically deactivated.
yes, or suppressed it, or
or just
its
went in.
magic is not present.
Okay.
So
So I'm gonna go in first.
Okay, you go down the incredibly dark tunnel.
I can see.
Yeah, you go into that very cramped room where the mirror is, and there's just pieces of mirror on the ground.
Okay.
It's been shattered.
Is it like the Harry Potter mirror? I can pick up a piece and still see into it.
No.
It's a shot.
It's worth a shot.
Is it like a regular mirror where I can pick it up in a piece and stab somebody with it?
Yeah. you
Okay.
Can I do mending on it?
could. Yes.
It may not restore
You
its
can
magic, but
physically mend the mirror.
yes, I will spend the 1 minute casting mending on it.
The mirror is whole again, but it does not appear to work.
Dang it!
Okay.
I was gonna put a shard of mirror in my inventory, but you messed.
Oh,
up.
I'm sorry.
break it
Did you
again.
need it?
No, it's fine.
Well, then break it again. I don't care.
No.
I mean, it's not magic. It's a dang mirror.
I'm just gonna pick up the mirror.
Ketchel just
and
cares
put it on
about
my back.
Carrying a mirror.
Add it to the
with your
50
5 gallons.
the 50 pounds of oil.
This is
I'm
not
planning an
no.
attention. Leave me
This,
alone.
look, he has a 17th strength. You know why he has a 17th strength and why he doesn't lose it? Because his workout is carrying this stuff all the time.
While I'm walking, I'm like,
He's for
constantly-
years
yeah.
been carrying 5 gallons
He's
of
constantly
lantern
been
oil.
doing squats with it and presses with it. Like it's just he's staying in shape with it.
Can I do a?
No, I was just thinking a small travel mirror is like 1,000 gold
No.
pieces, but like a shard of mirror wrapped in like cloth is, free.
Well, then, I mean, I fixed it, but it's not working, so I care not.
Is it
Yeah,
a
I can
perception check to
break it into a
see if
million
I can
pieces.
find
Yeah,
out
I can- it's
anything,
fine.
any clues to how it broke?
Need more investigation.
Investigation. Anybody want to help me?
Oops.
Because I'm -2.
Hopefully you're doing that before I fixed it.
Yeah, I got a 0.
We'll keep it fluid.
I got a 1, so
Okay. Well,
I got a
neither of you
0.
find anything.
there you go.
11.
We're investigator buddies.
You find
You're supposed to be
not
the smart-
necessarily able
I
to
know.
tell how the mirror
No, that's
broke.
like Dimitri's not that smart. He's
but
just very
you
charismatic.
are able to see
kind of like when at the spot where the ladder comes down and it like the floor of this kind of cave-like tunnel, you see the imprint of claws at the bottom of
Similar to
It was one of the 12.
Clawfoot was here.
Do we
The
know
one who disintegrated the nervous talker.
Of course. Do we know of other? I mean, surely there are other locations besides this one.
they're scattered all through.
Where's the next nearest one?
Would we even know?
Yeah, you do. You guys have.
We would know where the
you're
little safe
informed about
houses
that.
are.
Yeah. So there's one that is west of Isgarth. There is one that is.
We found marks
Sorry,
of the claw
west of
One
Molaire,
of
which
them.
is the opposite direction you went to get to this one. It is at the intersection where Heronburn meets the Great Road.
Okay.
That little T
Can I mark it?
intersection. Yeah, sure. Those are your copies of maps, so do whatever you want with them. So there's one there. There is also kind of a shrine to the Sphinx in Isgarth.
Okay. So
And
we
then
could
there's
go
the one that
to.
you found.
To our particular Sphinx? Sphinx?
Mm-hmm.
Sphinx.
We can go to Iceguard.
I guess she's the thing.
Well, we need to. Okay, so I'm going to take the mirror. I don't know what it looks like. What does the mirror look like?
It's like a stand-up oval mirror.
Okay, so we're all in the cave in the entrance. I'm going to put the mirror.
Like your height.
I'm going to put the mirror in in the entrance of the cave with the mirror facing us. So just to put it there, block the way.
Okay.
Is this where we're camping?
You're just closing the door
Yeah.
from the wind? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still doing watches or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we're going to take a long rest.
Is anybody really hurt?
No.
I haven't taken any damage.
How much damage have you taken?
I'm at 14.
Okay.
Well,
Out
you can do hit dice and all that
30?
good stuff.
I'm down 17.
Oh, wait, after a long rest,
If you
don't you
take a long rest, you get all your hit points
Yeah, you get
back
all your hit points
and
back.
half of your hit dice.
Oh, okay. Well, then we'll just rest. I'm going to.
Did you get all your spell levels back or just partially?
I think this is our second long rest we've taken this entire.
That's fine. That's good. We can't be
Okay.
taking long rests every time we
I'm
we
putting
blink.
2 cure wounds into the ring, and I'll get my. No, actually, I can do 3 because I have sorcery points now. I can spin those and I get those back after long rest, right? So I will put 2 cure wounds and a guiding bolt in the ring, and there's still a flaming sphere. It has more capacity, but I don't have any more spells, so that's all I can put in it tonight.
I'm out of spells, so I can't cast any into your ring.
Okay, so
Okay.
we all go to sleep.
Okay. Yep. You take a long rest. It's uneventful.
I just had to cast Entangle on
and
that
then
guy.
We'll pick up next time.
Awesome.
Do we want to go to the funeral before we?
Yeah, I mean, we
We
can
can do that
hand
next
wave it, or we can do it next time. But yeah, we're definitely going to the funeral.
Oh, it's only 11 o'clock. I want to kill some more people.
You've killed plenty.
We killed plenty of things.
Dude,
I haven't killed McNeely yet.
I think we're.
Hey, if I'm going to this funeral, I'm setting the thing on fire. The boat.
Use some of that precious oil.
Can you use some of your lantern oil?
I ain't wasting my lantern oil on a dead person.
I don't know if that's.
Are there any like metal bands in the lamp oil? Is it just wood, or there's any?
No, like the lamp oil that he has is
Yeah.
just like it's like a
I picture it as-
container of kerosene, basically.
I picture it as a gallon milk jug. Just
Heat metal.
Yeah. Actually, we should set it up. At some point, you put that in like a ceramic jug, and then you, with like metal bands around it, you heat the metal bands, it explodes, it makes shrapnel. You've got a clay bomb.
Mm-hmm.